know someone's here working on their birthday.
Is it someone's birthday?
What? Who cares?
Just
Single
called
year.
caring for people. I guess you don't understand that.
You're right.
Oh my gosh, the
I'm
smug.
forcing it.
I
I'm
think it's just because
confused.
you don't understand. You're just so privileged now, and
What? No, it's because you're not describing things properly. What are you saying?
but now you have the money to pay for friends.
Oh,
What? What frick are you trying to imply?
okay. Taking your boyfriend to Hawaii.
What?
Hi, I am Becca. I am 28 years old. I am from San
Okay.
Antonio, and this is Financial Audit.
We've been doing Caleb Hammer Bingo for a while. It was part of, because Caleb Hammer content, it can kind of become a little bit repetitive. So we do the bingo to give us something to do while we watch Caleb. That's certainly how my channel started, so that's why we're starting it today. It's a little back to the past since we haven't done it in a very long time.
Thanks for coming up from San Antonio. What do you do down there for a living?
So I work at a nonprofit with foster care, and I'm also a provider
Okay.
as well too.
What is your job at the
Wait.
nonprofit, though?
Wait, what does provider mean? Is she saying that she like actually fosters the kids or something else?
I work in like a mentorship program, so I'm like an intake coordinator.
How many hours a week are you doing?
40 hours.
Okay. Okay, cool. What is...
Well, I guess full time for that, but I do also work with my grandmother.
Actually, I need to check what do we have on this one, because my old like bingo card like stopped working, so it's kind of just what do we got? You got DoorDash, Caleb makes dirty joke, mental health, cope/nervous laugh, collections, car wash, vacation/birthday, take you buddy for family friends, hair dye, nail. Oh, piercings. She's got piercings. Caleb calls himself fat/single woes. I have to eat. Spending more on a credit card with balance. Basically, no retirement. Not a credit card person. Sweet treats/taquitos. Fees. Be an adult. Not having an emergency fund caused an emergency. Over 5% car loan. About a month ago, Caleb hits the table. Has kids. Caleb gets very angry. Says squeaks. Payday loan. If she does like watch, if she's like a foster mom or something, then that counts as has kids for the purpose of this. Remember first watching you react to a Caleb video, but I forgot which one it was. Yeah.
As well too. So
You
I'm
just
a
say Dima?
provider.
Yeah.
Doing what? Oh,
So
provider for her?
Drink
yeah, it's like a home health.
Okay,
Have you
yeah.
heard of home health care?
Okay, let me get some water. Boy. Ah. I have to be extra diligent about that today, I guess. Okay, let's go back.
Well, I guess full time for that, but I do also work with my grandmother as well too. So I'm a provider.
Doing what? Oh.
Okay.
So-
Oh, no, the provider's for grandma. Okay, so she does like make sure that grandma's okay. I
Provider
guess.
for her?
Yes, like a home health.
Okay,
Have you
yeah.
heard of
Okay.
home health care?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
what do you make from the first job?
I make around. I guess I don't really know. I think
So he looks kind of like a hut slug. No, don't compare the Frogan. Don't be mean. We just started. Paid from the state to provide elder care. Yeah.
roughly around.
Why the do people come on the show and not know their
Go ahead,
income
Mike, yeah.
somehow? Because everyone's from the audience. Well, what?
Well, I
what
thought
is,
you
like,
would have
I'm
known as
sorry,
well
but-
too, because aren't you supposed to study us? I don't know.
What? What? Did she not watch the show? She's not rotund enough to be a hot slug, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
I think
she's
I
not
go
make
in blind
around-
with the audience. They've studied you.
I think I make around $13.90. Yes, without
13.90 what?
taxes.
$13.90.
It's just
Every
saying an hour.
paycheck. So
Which is every.
Oh wait. Okay, no, you're saying like. Okay.
like. Now I have to do
twice
math
a
to
month
use
is
your
every other
calculator.
week?
Yeah,
So-
not per hour. It's. Or per hour? Is she saying? it's either $13.90 per hour, or it's $1,390. Huh.
Around,
What the f is wrong with
She's feeling kind of pretentious, yeah, which is ironic when she says Caleb is. To be fair, Caleb is kind of pretentious, to be fair.
Okay, why do you not know your own pay?
I just started working there back in April. So
Per month or per week? It might have been per week. Yeah, something like
Oh,
that.
that I guess
Bi-weekly. Okay, because I was gonna say that's like crazy low otherwise for like. Well, San Antonio. Well, even still.
Okay, so a few months. I'm not trying
and
to
then
be
I
rude,
did just
but
get
why
my
the
401k as well
you
too.
co-
So
you coming on this show?
Okay.
You know
At
this
least
is a
she's starting a 401k. Yeah. 28. It's not the. Better late than never. Yeah, because she is in nonprofit, which mean very low pay. True, true. She's been working there for about 3 months. She should know what she gets
First
paid.
question.
She
You're
should,
from the audience. How the
Yes.
f do you not know your income? I'm sorry for coming in out of the gate kind of brutal, but
No.
honestly, at this point,
Do I
I'm
have
a
anything
little
for this?
annoyed. What the f is wrong
But just so
with
she
you?
doesn't know her
Very valid,
numbers,
but,
do I
like,
not have
I-
that?
How do you not
Dang it.
know your
I just have like a
income?
little. I kind of just look at my
$50.90 a month is what I used to make working security. Oh yeah? How long ago was that,
calculator,
though?
my
And
my
what
Well,
Chase
look
was,
at
app,
because
your
she's doing 40 hours and stuff.
and I just kind of
calculator.
calculate it for how much I have in my bank account. Really.
Well, no,
I
no, no.
think I
What does
have-
that mean? Walk me through
Huh?
that.
So whenever I get paid, I immediately just check what I have in my account. I then
Okay.
put it in my calculator, and then I just
Calculator.
yes.
Explain
That's my
what
budget.
you're doing
Do you
with.
not have like, okay, if you have like this all calculated and stuff, you probably, do you have like an Excel sheet or like, or Google Sheets so that you can just like pull it up now so that, and help with your budgeting? No? You should know what you're getting paid day one working a job. Yeah. Made just under that biweekly when I did that security.
Your
Oh,
calculator.
50.90,
That's
yeah.
my budget. So that's how I kind of like.
What's your budget? A
do-
calculator?
So I go on my calculator with my
Okay.
money that I have, and
So
then
I'm on my
Okay.
calculator.
Do
What
you
am I doing?
have, is this an app or is it just like you keep using a calculator? How do you know what's, do you just pull up, do you need to be inefficient and like every time do you just pull up your like your bank account and then it's like, oh, then we add this and subtract that. Do you do that every time or do you have like a spreadsheet to make it like so you don't have to keep doing the same thing over and over again?
Doing
phone
here?
one. I don't have a little.
Yeah, but what am I
manual one.
doing here exactly?
I enter my money.
Like how much you have, how much you're getting
yes.
paid. What do you mean your
Like,
current amount?
Payday comes in. I then just go.
So when
on my-
payday hits,
Can
you
let
go.
me talk?
I'm trying
Huh?
to clarify
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
your answers
Yeah,
don't really
so-
make sense. So your paycheck
Okay.
hits.
Yeah. Okay. We'll slow it down then. So payday
What?
hits. And then I go on my bank account and I see how much I get paid. I then enter that into my calculator. And then on the side of it, I have like my calendar of all my bills. So
Okay.
I look and see how many bills I need to pay on that set pay period. And then
I feel like there's a more
hopefully it's a
efficient way to do
positive
this.
at the end of it.
But okay.
Hopefully it's a positive at the
Is there the do a glorified secretary of Texas? Yeah, as opposed to unarmed in New York because you gotta have
End
to
of-
because it's New York.
And how is this working?
It's been working decent so
which
far
is why you're
since
on the
I
show, which is great.
Yeah,
So
valid.
if
I mean, it's
you're
been working
typing
so
in
far.
your calculator,
Uh-huh.
if you're typing your number in your calculator of what is hitting your account, you should be able to tell me what is hitting your account.
So like
Yeah.
$13.90.
Like $13.90.
Yeah.
Is that active?
And it's because I just got a 401k, so
Wait, no, that's when that
I
gets in there.
think they're taking 6% off.
Is that what you've chosen?
It was
I
a
don't know.
default, and I just went with it.
Okay, that's
Is
fair.
it
It's
matched
better
up
than
to
nothing.
6%?
I don't
I guess.
know.
Do you know their match at all?
I don't know if they do match.
What?
I saw the paper and I kind of just put it in my backpack, which I don't think they match.
At all.
I don't think so. It's a nonprofit, so
Uh-huh.
kind of hard for them to match. But
Not
that could be a question I
necessarily.
could
Sure
ask.
about
I
that.
should have asked maybe before coming
So
on.
you've been in
Do
this since
you
April.
have?
Yes, late April.
Does-
Okay.
Do you have any of the
Now,
paperwork?
And it was
2000s
also in the middle of them
How
doing
old
a
is she
whole
again?
insurance.
She's 28. She's 28. So still kind of late on starting the 401k, but it's
And
something, I
401k
guess.
change. So everybody's kind of clueless too of what's going on.
Just because you are doesn't mean
Huh.
everyone is. I
No,
feel like that's what
everybody
happens
is.
with a lot of clueless people is they think because they're confused everyone else is.
You know what? That's very valid, but also I think everybody's
is.
clueless.
Ooh, says the clueless one.
Is that just cope? If I'm clueless, everyone is. Old enough to ask these questions? Yes, she is.
Exactly.
2,780 is what hits your account according to you.
With
So-
that nonprofit job, and then roughly around
Yes, the other.
550 to 580
Now, how is that paid specifically?
direct deposit.
I mean, what is your employment contract? Is it, how is
Oh,
that
salary?
structured?
Hourly or salary? Okay.
How is it structured in terms of whatever, whether it's a 1099 or, W-2?
He's asking if she's a contractor. Okay. There's like 20 flies in there. Oh, that sounds unfortunate.
Taxing before your account hits.
You're losing me. I don't know. All of the above.
Because you have to pay taxes on
yeah,
it.
yeah. So there's.
Are taxes
I do get
taken
a
out
W-2.
before? You get a W-2?
Yeah.
For this?
Okay.
Yes. For
Good.
both jobs, yeah.
Good. So what hits your account from that job a month?
Wait, you get a
Which
W-2
one?
for being
My
a
nonprofit?
provider?
No, the other job, the
Really?
one you just said.
I get paid twice a month, so it's
Learn something new every day.
$550 twice?
Yes.
Okay.
So like roughly 1,200, right? Or 1,100.
Huh?
I was the president of math club back then, but not anymore. So
You were the
then.
president of math
I'm
club?
back in high school.
Yes, back
and,
then. I know exactly what you're talking about when you say back then.
Yeah, providers
Yes.
get W-2s. Oh, interesting.
$3,880 is what hits your account.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
Okay. Yes. How do you feel living on San Antonio?
boy.
That should not have taken 7 minutes, I'll be honest. But okay, here
Oh,
we
boy.
are.
I think it could have taken longer, honestly.
Yeah, if you
Could've
go through a
taken
program, you're
longer.
considered an employee and can get
Yeah.
W-2. Nice.
Especially because I kind of don't really
More convenient
know my finances, and you're here to help
than having
me.
to deal
so-
with
I'm here to
1099s
help you, but
and
I'm
stuff
going
like
in
that.
blind with the audience. I discovered this along the way.
And then
which
you
is
kept
also
cutting me
something-
off, so
Which is also something I say every single
Is that cope?
episode.
right. I mean,
So
I watched
you
the
would know
TikTok,
that.
so
Why is it always they just watch the TikToks? It's always the TikToks.
yeah.
How do you feel living on $3,880?
Pretty good. I would say it's still like a paycheck to paycheck to me, honestly.
Why would it be
That's not
paycheck to
good.
paycheck? Why are you paycheck to
Paycheck to paycheck is not
paycheck?
good.
What
That's
is
not
paycheck to
comfy.
paycheck to you?
Just because I do have a lot of bills, and I don't just pay for my own bills. I financially support my mother as well too. So
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
she's,
you're getting
she's
the-
the opposite of the taking money for family or friends. It seems like she's the one who's like carrying others, maybe.
Oh, well, no, that's for your grandma.
Especially with
that's
the
my
grandma
grandma.
thing,
What's wrong with your mom?
so she's on disability. So she does. She has rheumatoid arthritis.
Oh, boy.
She had a near-death
what is your
experience. A near-death experience.
What is
What
your
was-
support to her?
I pay for the house we live in, the electricity,
Okay, you live-
water.
Yeah, but I assume she's getting
Okay.
some kind of disability. is
sharing
she
the house
not?
with your
She
mom.
needs to be on this show as well too. But
Right, I
Okay.
love when someone should be on the show when they're receiving
family.
government benefits.
well, isn't that a usual? We know the
What?
government doesn't help that much, so
Yeah,
What? Okay, she's gonna be one of those. Okay, great. Taking from me paycheck to paycheck is dog water, but I'd rather do that than be homeless, and I've experienced that twice. Yeah, it's definitely better than homeless, but it's still not like comfy. We live in a time where the attention span is 20 seconds. Of course, TikTok is the main
but
content
why
exposure.
should she
Yeah.
need to be on the show?
she
Someone
also
that
has a lot of credit cards and stuff. So it's kind of like a
Mhm.
generational thing.
a bull, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now she's getting assistance.
yeah, like the
Seems like
very
an
first,
interesting financial choice.
Yeah,
She doesn't
so
consume any drugs.
my
Seems
mother
like one of the
just
more
kind of raised
sane
us
people
on her own.
on the
so
show.
she's a single mom. My dad was really never in the picture, so
Okay.
I kind of had to take that role growing
Got
up
it.
as well too, just kind of being a provider for her. So
For
Kind of-
her,
yes,
Wait,
single moms
From the beginning?
great. So
Uh-huh.
I love it. Well, obviously I don't like want people to be a single mom, but it's like, good job, you're a single mom.
Yeah.
You know, pat on the back. Love it. Good for you for making it work. That you had to step in and be a partner, that's weird.
I mean, not definitely
Well,
a
what is
partner,
that, like a
but she did.
parentification or whatever, or adultification with like kids and stuff. Adderall?
the way
Oh,
you were
she's-
framing it was kind of that.
I mean, pulling
Listen,
my weight, especially once I
Pulling
grew
your
up
weight
as
and
well,
helping
too.
the Sims, I get that, but you definitely framed it more as supporting
Well, once
her.
that she wasn't unable to work anymore, I definitely had to pull much more of that responsibility.
Okay, but
and
I'm assuming
that's
you
just
weren't
something
like
me as
10.
a person. I definitely just love to help others versus my own. Which I guess I'm helping myself now being here.
So, with this calculating
say it's
thing you
cope
do,
laugh.
3,880,
if she's cope
how are
laughing or
you
not.
making it month to month? How would you describe that?
Really just kind of having a lot of financial bills. I mean, it's kind of hard that, I am a provider. I guess you don't really understand that as much now that
Huh?
you have this big studio and stuff like that. So maybe
Okay,
you
that is
kind of
cope laugh.
can't comprehend that.
I can't
but-
comprehend what.
I mean, well, look at where we're at right now. It's like a huge studio.
Yeah, that would
I
mean
do
I
have to
understand
work
it more
Coping
than
hard, yeah.
other people because I have a big ass
Is it-
bill and 28 employees to take care of. That means I would probably
Yeah,
understand
but you
it
have
more
the
than the
money
average person.
to then get that. I
I
have
have the
to. I
need
What?
to budget it and have to go out there and kill things and bring them home in order to make sure
See,
people can pay
and
their
then I
rent.
just have to live paycheck to paycheck to just pay for my survival needs.
I'm giving those paychecks.
He's how is it that different other than he's actually like covering his bills by like managing the spending and how much he versus how much he makes? I don't know. Let's see how bad her spending actually is.
You don't think I understand budgeting and needing to make a bill
Then maybe you should pay your employees more too then.
We pay pretty well.
I mean, I know someone's here working on their birthday.
Is it someone's birthday?
What? Who cares? Who cares that someone works on their birthday? Wait, did she see the Noah video? Because that was one of Noah's complaints is like, oh, I had to work on my birthday. And it's like, bro, I think you're in your 30s. Why, that's normal. It's normal for people to work on their birthday. Also, from my understanding, Caleb pays very well. I don't know why he's why she's complaining about how much he's paying people. He's spending a lot. 28 people is crazy within a year or two. He's probably expanded too much. Or too quickly, maybe. So that's the plot. What's going on? She's mad that he has employees, I guess, or that he made enough to now have employees. She's trying to shame him for getting out of a hole and making something of himself. Yeah, kind of.
Today?
You don't even know your own employees.
I don't know everyone's birthday. It's Colton's birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Colton.
birthday.
Congratulations. Adult.
I don't like her. The smug levels are over 9,000 for me right now. I'm not. She's rubbing me the wrong way. I'm going to try to be nice, but she's rubbing me the wrong way right now. Worked night shifts during my birthday plenty of times. Take it out the chin and move on. Yeah.
Let's work on their
normal.
birthday. I'm going to cry
I mean,
for him.
I work on a nonprofit, and at least they give us our birthdays off.
If he wanted
That's
to
weird. That sounds very strange that they give you your birthday off, but okay.
He could have. That's
I wouldn't have to
his
request it off.
choice. Okay, if they want to treat you like children, they can.
How is that treating like children? It's
Because most people don't have like a big celebrate your birthday thing once you get a certain age. Like whatever, like my actual birthday, it's just kind of it just happens. That you're older now. Baby, have a dessert. Nothing happens. It's not a big deal. Some companies allow you to take leave during your birthday. Yeah, if you can afford to take off for your birthday, that is a privilege that everyone can have. Yeah.
more
It's a
budget.
birthday. Who gives
Do we get to cheat? Can we count this as a birthday? Because they're talking about the birthday so much.
You have one
It's
every
just
single
called
year.
caring for people. I guess you don't understand that.
You're right.
Oh my gosh, the
I'm
smug.
forcing him to have a week off and what?
It's called caring. People, what is that smug?
2.5 weeks. So I
Good.
guess that's not
Good. Maybe
caring.
make it two.
And I'm losing revenue for that because
That's
we're not
fine.
uploading that week.
I mean, that's totally fine.
Okay, you're annoying me, so I maybe that's part of why I now like see the resemblance. Does anyone else see Gorlock in her face?
At least you still have the ability to lose a week. Because if I don't work a week, it's a struggle.
Yeah, but I'm making
Hence
that
the paycheck to
sacrifice.
paycheck.
See Jabba the Hutt, yeah. Those see birthdays as anything worth spending a lot, yeah. Maybe it's just the smugness.
Check
Me
it out, right?
making less money in
Mhm.
order to force everyone to have time
I mean,
off.
just you saying that is very much like an out of touch statement. I mean,
What's out of touch?
Yeah,
out of
that
touch
dude,
just
yeah.
because you have like all of this money and revenue that you can then pay for others for you.
What do you think a business
Right?
is that has employees? You
What
think
do you think
businesses
someone
that
that's
have
working multiple jobs to then afford taking care of themselves and their mother?
What do you mean? Well,
What?
not the mother thing, but I was there working multiple jobs in order to make my bills due.
Yeah, but
Why
your
is she
multiple
so
jobs
smug?
to make your bills due is because of your McDonald's. Isn't that what you tell everybody? You just spend money on McDonald's?
I went to
What?
McDonald's, sure, all throughout my life,
I'm
but
very
I had
confused.
rent and college and utilities. I had to pay for all that. Paying
Yeah,
for
but-
student loans, and I was grinding on Jimmy John's, and then I also had side hustle
and then you
composing.
got out of it, and now you're kind of losing that understanding that
Can
I
you
have
explain
to
to me
use
how I'm losing
Gosh.
that understanding, though?
that the fact that I have to live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, but how
I don't
do
have
I
like,
not
but
understand
why
that?
do you
fund.
have
Because
to
you are
live paycheck
claiming
to
I don't
paycheck?
understand that, but you're unable to adequately explain how I do not understand.
I think just
it.
from seeing your past videos like on TikTok and stuff like that, you just have
But
this
are you
like
able to say
stigma, like you can't
anything-
use credit cards, blah 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 blah. But
Well, he says you can't use credit cards if you can't handle credit cards. Other people can't use credit cards.
it's so hard for me
Hold
to
on, you're
not.
losing your own point here. Not use credit cards. Credit cards can be a damaging tool to people. They people. And I
Okay,
always
but
say
if you have no
to.
other reason, it's either starve or buy some groceries. Of course, I'm gonna use my
I
credit card if I have to.
Starve
doubt
or
that
buy some
starving is on the table right
groceries.
now for you.
Okay,
but
she went out
maybe...
to eat $500. That's starving or buy some groceries.
Okay, yeah, $500 from wait, what was
You. Okay, she went out to eat $500.
Popeyes? Trash. trash, but kind of cheap for Popeyes because generally isn't Popeyes expensive? Well, what did you get at Popeyes? Do I have any food thing other than DoorDash? We haven't confirmed if that's DoorDash. Might just be that they just go out to eat a lot.
That's starving or buy some groceries. You.
Okay, obviously you don't know how to
Yeah, and credit cards can easily make a problem worse, definitely because of the interest.
it is to spend money on groceries and buying food for more than one person.
He was talking about BS spending. He's talking about fast food and like restaurant eating. Does she think that's cheaper than groceries or something?
$500 eating out. That's
For a
groceries?
month?
Well,
That's
yeah,
actually
Chuck has
pretty
his perks,
good.
yeah.
Not when you don't have money.
Oh my
Especially
gosh.
we live in Austin as well too. That's so expensive over here.
Okay, you don't live in
500 is-
Austin.
I thought you were in San Antonio. What are you talking about living in Austin? What?
Yeah, in San Antonio,
A
but
much
still,
cheaper city.
yeah, and that's still cheaper than how it is in Austin.
Then why were you bringing up Austin? What does Austin have to do with what?
What is that point? That doesn't make sense.
I
I'm
think it's just because
confused.
you don't understand. You're just so privileged now, and
What? No, it's because you're not describing things properly. What are you saying? What? You're not even in Austin. You're in a cheaper city, so it's. What? But you're comparing it to Austin prices as if you were paying Austin prices, and it's like, oh, only spending like $500 on fast food was good. What? Boss was nice to let me print it for free.
now you're
Nice.
just feeling so out of touch.
So
like, you
because I've
don't
made good money
understand.
for a year and a half, all of a sudden I lose the other 28 years of my life. I'm
Obviously,
confused.
yeah.
Okay,
Obviously,
What?
by your mindset
what's my mindset? Can you
that
explain to me?
you're feeling like this credit cards is so damaging. I
Yes.
mean,
Have you seen
Yes.
this show? Everyone's gone into credit card debt and they're damaging their lives. How would you advocate that they're not damaging?
because it's a
Good
means
luck with your war on flies,
to
Dima.
survival most of the time. I think
Okay,
maybe
but you
maybe
spent
it's because you don't have many
$500
people
going.
that
You
are.
spent $500 going out to eat when you could have put that towards an emergency fund,
How
which
if
would
it was something that I
counteract.
needed to
You
pay
did not
for
go
food?
out to eat. You did not need to go out to eat. Need?
Okay,
Do you
but
not
I
understand what
was
the
just
word
like
need
providing
is?
for people. I mean, just living in a hell all the time. I definitely would like to
What?
enjoy myself and
I'm
just
not
go
saying-
out.
Oh no, she's okay. She's like, I had a hard day, so I deserve Popeyes kind of person. Okay. Okay.
Self, but
That's
now
sort of
you're
just as
having
bad.
two pillars, and you have to choose what you're doing. You're saying you can't survive, or you need to enjoy yourself.
It can be
Survival
both.
is different. No, not
Oh
in
my
your
gosh.
situation, because if you're
I think we got it. Do we have I have to eat. Yeah, we're counting that. No, she's definitely in that mindset. We're going with it. Thank you.
drowning in credit card debt and you have to go into more credit card debt in order to survive because you didn't save up for an emergency fund, then yes, you sacrifice
I mean,
a little
that
and
is
don't
so-
go out to eat
that
and
is so
experience a little
unrealistic.
unrealistic. I did it.
What?
Okay, then show me how to do it. Aren't I supposed to be here? How am I supposed to be saving?
What do you mean? That's what?
What?
How am I
If you
supposed to do
did
that
it-
when you
You're
come in and
fighting
you
against
start
the very concept. We haven't even got to the budgeting. What is happening?
fighting? What do you mean?
Okay, maybe we need to take a step back then. Maybe just utilize some soft skills.
Huh? What are
Okay,
you talking
just try and have me
about?
understand then. How am I supposed to be
Oh
using
my
an
gosh.
emergency fund if I'm living paycheck to paycheck?
First of all, it's an emergency fund.
You using an emergency fund? No, does she think it's just magically appears and that you don't save it up?
It's for
What?
emergencies, not for fun.
Fund.
Yeah, a little slip on
Sorry.
your end, and that makes me a little concerned seeing how you spend.
And just because I talk a little differently does not mean my finances are going to be much better.
What?
Huh?
I mean, you just made that realization that, oh, because of the way I talked, you're trying
you
to
said
scared about my
emergency
What?
fund.
No, he was just saying it's because of how you talk that it was like he thinks that you might have actually meant it the other way. What? Very confused.
fund. Can you hear?
So
Can
you
hear
later
ears?
go /grill.
Fund.
Yeah, play it back. What are
Okay,
you talking
just try and have me
about?
understand then. How am I supposed to be using an emergency fund if I'm living paycheck to paycheck?
Oh yeah, she did say fun.
Okay. So the reality is,
Mm-hmm.
if you do not have an emergency fund, that
surprised she
is
hasn't
an
mentioned her mental health yet.
emergency. That means you cannot cover the expenses that pop up, especially if you are responsible for taking care of others, even
Mm-hmm.
if they are being financially irresponsible and you're likely enabling her. But that's a different conversation. So in that case, you would sacrifice the things you want not need to do what? So that you save up more money and you can cover
my
those
gosh,
expenses so
the
you don't have to use a credit
condescending
card.
smile.
Now, to address what you said about credit cards aren't, some people have to use them for emergencies. Don't get me wrong. There
I'm
are
not a credit card
positions where
person based on
someone
what she's saying.
did not save up an emergency fund. And I
Yeah.
believe throughout this show, a lot of that is more of a choice than people are willing to acknowledge. But let's say they didn't. Okay. Yes, you open a credit card in order to pay for an emergency, because I'm not saying starve, suffer, don't pay for those that are relying upon you. I'm not saying that. However, if you open up credit card in order to cover that emergency fund, you do everything in your power afterwards then to sacrifice, cut out your bullshit and
Without
pay
having an
off
emergency
the
fund
credit
because of
card debt that
emergency,
you use for the
probably.
emergency,
'Cause
and
of
then
the debt.
save up an
But that is
emergency
so hard
fund so
to
you
do
don't do
if
it
you
again.
I didn't
don't
see her
have
spending.
the
We haven't even
money
started her
to
spending,
You
have
don't
we?
have the money because you're spending it on bullshit, you dumb tit. What do you think? You
I
would
think I have
have
good
the
tips,
money.
thanks.
Huh?
I just said I think I have good tips, but thanks.
What?
Sorry, you just got me there. Got me a little ego boost.
What?
I could bring it down real quick if you want me to.
That's totally fine. I mean, I think that's kind of like your kink. So I think you do like to degrade people a little.
Degrade? I like a
Like
good
you.
roast and jab. Hee ha, hee ha.
Yeah, seems like you kind of get off of it, I guess.
What do you think?
What?
I'm gooning under the table here?
Okay, dirty joke. She kind of set that up, but there we go.
What do you
Obviously
think is
not.
happening?
No, you definitely wait until later on, I guess. I mean, I think everybody else is thinking that's true.
Everybody else?
Who?
The people you're looking at. Oops.
The audience?
Yeah. That's what
Dude, you're
gets
coming
you
from
onto
a
it.
weird place, man. You are coming into
Yeah.
this conversation in a really weird mindset. I really don't get it.
Huh.
And
Why did
honestly,
you even come on the
unfortunately,
show?
it sounds like
Did she come just to try to yell at him?
it's coming from a place of victim mentality. And when we are in a place of victim mentality, it is hard to get out of that because the
I mean, very much so. But I mean, I don't think you understand that I am constantly
What?
working to
you keep
then.
saying I don't understand. I've been where you
Wait, she said she's constantly working. It's no, okay. I probably misunderstanding. She says she has 2 jobs, right? So, because I was gonna say 40 hours is like normal, but
you are. I've been in a worse position.
now
I've been
you're
in
yeah,
a
she
not.
might
bad
just come on to
position.
start a
So now
fight.
you're not.
based on
And
the
I think
title.
That
you're
makes
losing
no
that.
sense. So you're saying the moment that you start making more money, you will not be able to remember
It really kind of
anything you've
depends,
been
but like
from.
once you get like that fame, I think that aspect just kind of tarnishes
Dang, I
it.
get recognized on the street, but my life has not changed.
Are you sure?
I
mean,
have
you
the
just
same
said-
friends.
But you have to pay them now, or what?
I
What?
employ 2 of them,
There you go.
not the others.
What?
But now you have the money to pay for friends.
Oh,
What? What the frick are you trying to imply?
okay. Well, I don't have applications online for friends.
Do you even have an application online?
For what? Jobs?
Yeah.
Yes. What is the point you are trying to make? You keep
What?
saying these things, but I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I really don't
I'm just
get
trying
it.
to go with you. I mean, you're just kind of going all over the place. I'm here to get, a
No,
budget.
I'm just easy to get
You're
sucked
the one who keeps on leading us off the rails. When did we get to the money?
down a rabbit hole, if I'm being honest.
Okay, makes sense then.
I don't even know what you said. But again, my concern is you come from a victim mentality. And because of that,
She has
it's going to be
issues.
hard for you to just accept, okay,
Yeah.
maybe you shouldn't spend $500 last month on fast food if you're paycheck to paycheck survival. You're not entitled to that. You do not deserve that.
Well, then
I don't
how do
give
I
a
get
shit.
out of that then? Because I
You
understand.
don't spend money on fast food, or I'm
Okay,
confused.
but maybe you shouldn't use that word.
you can use
Get you
whatever the word I
canceled.
f***ing want.
Definitely,
Nah,
like I'm trying to
we
get.
don't have in this audience. They don't cancel.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Why are you on
That
the show
much.
then?
To
Oh,
get
boy.
help, I'm trying to get out of that victim.
Yeah, it's
Why do you
$500 on fast food in a month.
You went and you started immediately
And
saying,
then she's acting like she doesn't have a spending problem at all, and that's normal. That's she could have she was doing her very best with what she was given, I guess. Do you have a grudge against
don't
flies? Fair.
understand. Why would you talk to someone who doesn't understand then?
Because I'm trying to get help.
But why
and
would
I'm
you be
trying
getting help
to
from someone
explain
that
to you
doesn't
you're not
understand?
understanding.
Not
maybe
understanding
you just
what?
need that educational piece,
Educational? But you're not
can't-
able to say what I don't
But you're-
understand. The only thing
you're not even
you
open
said
to
so far
it.
that I don't understand is what it's like to live paycheck to
What?
paycheck, even though I did the vast majority of my adult life and I've been successful
have you
for a
had to
couple
care
years.
for someone else with those paychecks?
I haven't had to care for a significant
Okay.
other with the paychecks, but what I am able to care for now is making sure I hit payroll every 2 weeks. If revenues are up, congratulations. I get
Why is she like okay? So supporting another person that's great and all, but There's like single mothers and a bunch of other people who do it, and why is she acting like it's like so unique to her that she needs to like cover someone else's expenses? Isn't it just like, didn't she say she's just covering her mom and just providing care for her grandma, or is she also paying for grandma?
The take-home money. If revenues are tight like earlier this year, because guess what? Ads fluctuate like crazy at the beginning of the year. I didn't take home money, but I made sure everyone else's payroll was hit. There was a couple months last year I did not take home money, but I made sure everyone's payroll hits.
Good.
So yes, I take care of other people.
Good. That's good then. Maybe then it's not me understanding fully then, I guess.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Well, yeah, you're an
Why are
obnoxious.
you acting like it's
I'm
crazy
confused.
that could be the possibility?
Private student loan debt can be overwhelming.
I hate her smile. She's I feel mean, but it's so smug.
Tell me what I do
It's so
understand and what I
smug.
don't. I'm really
But
confused.
you also don't know anything about my life either.
No, but I do
We
understand
have
your spending.
the records of spending.
And as I try to get to know the situation, you immediately come and say, I can't relate. How the f do you know?
I mean, just looking at what you're doing right now, you're not really.
You said it's because
acknowledging
we
the
have a
Hey.
nice building. The f is that? Yeah, we
Yeah.
want to be able to recruit top talent and we need space to put people. What do you think businesses do? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. And you
Yeah.
think I'm not able to look at someone
Like BB
and
smile,
relate
you
to them
barely
because,
even-
hey,
you
guess
don't
what?
really
I was in
see it though because my model can't smile. And yeah,
a situation similar to yours, not the mom thing,
thanks,
but a
though,
situation
Turtle.
similar to you. Actually, you made more money than I did throughout the majority of my adulthood. So actually, that's a lie.
And I have to work a lot.
I
I
guess it
work
kind of
6
like a
days a
neutral
week.
smile.
I work
Getting
at least
common-
13
common
hours
rides,
a
also
day.
yeah,
a
for sure.
lot.
So I have to.
Also a lot on your choice and the choice of the financial situation you got in by the actions you did.
Not just the actions I did. I had to go this way. I mean, it's just.
It didn't have
The actions
to.
you did. You think you got into
Even smiles in our heart.
credit card debt all because of emergencies as I go through the spending.
Yeah.
I've already
How much
called
this
out the
year
fast
again?
food spending. We haven't even talked about any of the other
It's
spending categories.
$13.90.
I mean, just because
every 2
I don't really have
weeks.
time to cook to
yes,
really
you
get.
do.
No, I
One,
don't.
you
I
have-
work from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. When do you expect me to cook?
No, you said you have Sundays
Wait,
off. You
that
can meal
doesn't
prep.
seem
You warm
right.
them up.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
that's very unrealistic. It's a lot of money
Unrealistic?
to then
To meal
buy
prep?
for the
No.
meal prepping and stuff like
No,
that. as well,
$250
too.
bucks a month from
And
HEB.
I'm
We know for
sorry
a
if I
fact.
want to enjoy my Sunday doing something.
Want.
Yeah,
You're
it is
choosing
the
want.
wants.
I
We gotta
want
say
you to as
sweet
well,
treats, that's
but
the
you are
ketos.
choosing want over what you need.
Mhm.
So you cannot come in here and cry and say you cannot.
Do you see me crying? I mean, I don't think I'm crying. At least not yet.
Oh my gosh. Does she think that everyone's gonna love her? She wants you to know her income when she doesn't even know her own income and simultaneously thinks you need to be humbled. She's incredibly hostile and defensive. Someone with bad enough finances to be at the show thinking they're going to humble the guy with the biggest finance show is the most main character delusion I've ever seen. Boy, yay.
You came in here and
It seems
complained
like it's
that
not gonna
you
get
can't
better.
do it. And also, I don't understand how you're at 13 hours a day if you're working 40 hours at the other at the first job. Then the grandma thing, are you saying that's another essentially?
27.
Now, when you're with your grandma, you have no time
Oh.
to cook because I assume you make her food as well.
Yeah, I cook for her.
Great, so you can
that's-
cook for yourself.
Yeah, so I then whatever I make for her, I eat as well too. So that's like my.
So
only
that's a
time.
lie
Okay,
that
so
you
you can
needed to
cook?
go out to eat for $500. You immediately poked a hole in your own lie.
No, I mean I'm cooking for
No?
her and myself. That's my dinner. That's it.
Then why are you going out to eat $500 a month?
What?
Because I like to.
Because you
one,
like
show-
to.
How long do they think it takes to cook something? I don't know. You can also like pack a sandwich. You don't have to like actually put something in the oven. Depends on what you cook, yeah.
Because you want to, because you care about that more than
Mhm.
actually putting your life in a financially stable position.
Yes, I guess.
But I can't relate to that.
I can't just enjoy a Sunday
Huh.
and going to a
I'm not
restaurant.
saying that. Actually,
Yeah.
in fact, if you would
Oh,
like
boy.
to, go for it. Go ahead and leave. I will
Just cook more
support
and save
that
the
life if
leftovers
that
for
is what
lunch,
you're
yeah.
choosing.
Mhm.
People come on the show because they want to change their life, fix it, and I'm telling you, sometimes you have to sacrifice your wants and put your needs
Yeah.
above that.
Yeah,
If
I
you
do
want to live
understand
that life, I will allow that. Who am I to say
at the
no?
table,
Go
yeah.
ahead and do it.
A budget plan should definitely have some sort of avenue where you do have some wants, so you're not just
Well, nice,
drowning
20-minute
in.
If you
recipes,
can make
having to-
it, when there is wiggle room, I give people wants. I give people subscription funds
Mm-hmm.
now. I never thought I would do that from the beginning. But that's when there's wiggle room. If you can't survive and you need to, there's an emergency going on. No, you
I
do
think
not need a
likely
want.
I could. I mean, once
Then
I
why
get,
aren't you?
I thought you said you're
That's why
paycheck to paycheck. How are you gonna be able to accomplish everything if you're paycheck to paycheck? I don't know
I'm
if this
here.
is really gonna
Gotcha,
work.
bitch. I don't
Bingo.
know.
Said it, ladies and gentlemen.
I think I have
Ding,
already
ding,
said
ding,
it.
ding, ding,
I think
ding,
just
ding.
being on here is the reason why.
That's why you came on here
Eh?
and then within 7 minutes said, because you are in a nice building, you will never be able to relate to my position, even though I've only been successful for like 2 years.
Hey, that's 2 years longer than me.
Yeah, and from
Okay.
your type of mindset, you'll never be
What?
successful, is how
And
people
that's
like you
totally
turn
fine.
out.
As long as, you get me a financial plan, maybe I could.
Like, here's the thing. You say you
Yeah,
use this
boy.
budgeting thing,
Mhm.
the calculator.
Yeah.
So what am I changing in my budget that is different than you being able to budget if you're already doing that?
I guess really kind of understanding how I can smartly pay off my debt. Because I kind of just go by minimum.
Smartly paying
And
off your debt, you can't pay off your debt. You're spending more than you make.
Oh, she is spending more than she makes. Oh, perfect. Wait, no, do I not have? I don't think I have that bigger card. Dang it! Dang it! Oh well. But yeah, okay. So her main problem is she spends more than she makes, and then she wants like the extra like sweet treat keto stuff. Huh.
There's no debt
Am
payoff
I?
there. You're the one who's already budgeting and doing a calculator. How much did you spend last month? And the statements that we have. How much did you spend? What went out? We know it came in about 3,880.
Okay.
What went out? What went out?
I don't know.
Go
Usually-
ahead. Come on. You're the
I
calculator
thought you
pro.
were budgeting.
Once,
Type in the numbers.
Once I calculate it, I kind of just forget it and think it's paid.
Then how do
I
you
paid
budget?
my minimum and it's good.
I
What?
think I'm able to relate
What?
to your finances more than you're able to relate to your own finances because at least I know the damn numbers.
Probably. I mean,
What is wrong with you?
I just don't
What?
like looking at the card statements and stuff like that. I just, I pay what's that minimum, pay a little bit over to think, yeah. I'm
Okay,
making it.
$5,233. That's
Oh
substantially.
boy! Oh boy! Yay! So there's a wonderful invention called a crock pot. Toss stuff in and put it on low, and when you get home, boom, cooked food.
More than
Ooh.
you make,
Mhm.
substantially, like $1,500 more than you make. So what the f
Oh
are
my
you
gosh.
talking about? You're never going to be successful. You're never going to be able to get out
She's
of debt. You're
digging a
never going to
hole.
be able to take for other people. You say I can't relate to having to take care of other people. It's not even about that. It's you spending more money than you make, and it is a simple mathematical thing. Even if I grew up privileged, which by the way I did, and I had foreclosure notices on my house, and we couldn't afford to do anything. Anytime we did, we went into debt, and I had to borrow for every single cent of student loans, and I still have my student loans, by the way.
Same.
And I've had responsibilities in taking care of people and employees where I could have just been a selfish YouTuber and just did
Yeah.
this show and not do anything else and not hire more people so people can take time off and just did one job, one person per one job, and just take
Okay.
home more money, grubby. But let's say I did that my entire life and I
Well,
was
at least
privileged
now I can finally
my entire
understand a
life.
little bit.
Or you
know?
just watch one video instead of
Right.
being a stuck-up. But either
I
way.
mean, why do I need to watch a whole video if it's just the same
Yeah,
thing
why
over
be
and over
informed
again?
on the
They're-
topic
they're
that you're
Did
trying
you
to
not
talk
even watch one video before you went on the show?
I mean,
about?
people on here that are just spending 20,000 on OnlyFans, but you have someone that's here actually just
It
trying
is so
to.
rare that we have someone that spends money on
I guess
OF.
only your popular ones then.
You're talking about
That's-
maybe a
Did you watch? Aren't you the problem then? You're the one who's clicking on those and not like the other ones.
clip that popped off and you saw.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is why. Yes, why be informed on the
What?
thing that you want to come in and immediately push back on? This makes no sense. These people, guys, this world is filled with morons. You know nothing about me, yet you wanted to come in and tell me what my perception in this world is. F you. Who do you
Yeah.
think
I mean,
you
I think
are?
you just needed to be a little bit humbled.
You didn't though, because you came from a
What?
position of just ignorance. You know nothing about me. If you want to humble me, bring something real.
I guess I don't have anything real, but
Then
I mean,
do a little bit of research
You're
on the thing you
freaking
want to
nice.
talk about, and then you can come in and do
To be
it.
frank, the economy
well,
is
I thought I was meant to be here like a little
No,
bit
it's
genuine
like-
about my lifestyle and stuff
I
like
would
that.
love to, but
because we
you're
have
the
people
one.
like her spending too much, so the S&P 500 is doing fine. She has a holier than thou vibe because she works for a nonprofit rather than an evil, small, successful company. Yeah,
Who brought up that topic?
Then why can't we
I
just
bring up that
move
topic?
forward?
Because you
then?
brought it up.
Okay.
can we just
then
look at
I
her freaking
I'm a little
spending,
petty.
please?
No,
You're
that's fine.
arguing.
And because
You are arguing with
I mean,
a wall.
that doesn't really bother me whatsoever, I guess.
what, having a terrible
Thanks.
personality?
I mean, I guess takes one to know one.
Oh, I'm a big
No?
gooey, but we tell you that before you come on the show. You just watched the damn 10-minute video before you came into this room, and a 5-minute video that was sent to you before you even showed up here.
There was.
Well, that's your fault for not clicking a link.
I think
Not
that was
mine.
just about
Boy.
finances.
No, it was about warning you what happens if you come on the show and the personality
But
about the
why did
person
you?
across from the
Why didn't you watch it if it was about for finances either? Why don't you actually prepare?
table. You're a moron. What the is wrong with
I
you? Do you
mean-
not watch things? You don't do any research of the
She's
topic
still
you
just fighting Caleb on everything, and then she spends like what is it, like 1,500 more than she makes?
want to talk about. You come in, you want to be combative, but you have no ability to even speak on it. I'm just so confused on your existence.
That's totally fine.
Purchasing power is lower, goods and services are more expensive. Yeah, with the inflation
I mean,
and
that's
stuff.
something I
And then
tell
the one thing
myself
you
constantly, but thanks.
And then the one thing you focus on is that he's working on his birthday.
boy.
Ooh.
I mean, he's
So
a
she's
cool
being
guy.
regarded.
He is.
Cool.
We
Yeah.
love Colton.
Yeah.
I like everyone I work with, or else he
I mean-
probably wouldn't be working here.
Not enough to not have his birthday off, but
If he wanted to, he could have asked me. What is wrong with
He's
you?
an
I don't
adult. No. If he really wanted his birthday off, he could have asked for it off.
track all. When we get to 100 employees, you expect me to know every single person's birthday?
yeah, that would be nice.
Well, actually, I don't really give a fuck about birthdays. So even if I have
Yeah.
5 employees, I
That's
want to know.
kinda
But that's just me. I don't care about birthdays. I never have. Maybe it's because I'm on Valentine's Day, so I just never really cared
Oh,
about my own.
yeah. I
Yeah,
was
it's a
born on
bad
Mother's
day
Day,
for. Yeah, that one's less important. But you know,
I guess.
Got the
I
flies,
guess you don't
that's
care
good.
about moms.
no, it's less conflicting with other things.
What? Because you don't have a love life, or
Well, I do. I have a girlfriend right now, but
Some-
it's
Oh,
like
Caleb's got a
Valentine's Day.
girl.
It's like
Good for you, Caleb.
you don't really go out and celebrate
If you wanted to have it off, you would have called off ahead of time like
on
a normal
Valentine's Day
employee.
because
Yeah.
everyone's coupled up and doing Valentine's Day.
Mhm. I mean, everybody wants to be celebrating their mothers.
Okay, it's not a competition. Oh my gosh. Okay, well,
I
everything with you
care
has to
Can we go
be
back to
fight.
finances? Okay.
Dude,
whatever.
I try to.
I-
The thing is, and I was talking about how much you spent more.
Don't care for birthdays, but care for holidays because I get 2 times the pay if I go to work. Yeah. Others, day doesn't fall on the same date every year. Oh yeah, it says it's based on like Sunday, isn't it? It's like like so many weeks into the month.
Right.
And came in. That's what I was trying to talk about for a second.
Well, let's get back to it.
You're the host?
I mean, I'm waiting for you to talk about finances.
You keep on like getting them off the rails.
We've yet to get there.
We've talked about finances. We haven't talked about a specific document, but we've talked about your mindset around finances. We've talked about you spending more than you make. We talked about getting a credit card for emergencies. We talked about emergency funds. If you're suggesting we haven't talked about finances, you're a dumb who hasn't been involved in this conversation yet.
Obviously not. I'm just really
What?
trying to understand exactly what I should be doing. I
Okay.
understand that I
So
am
did you admit
spending much
to
more
being
than
the-
what I am earning.
In reality,
Okay,
this
then
show
what
could
should
be
I be
10 minutes if
doing?
we really wanted it to be. Here's the thing.
Right.
Budget, don't spend more than you make. Pay off your debt, smallest to largest, you'll be fine. Go on.
Cool.
That's the reality.
Uh-huh.
Now we'll go through your statements and see what you actually do, and I will give my open and honest thoughts about it. Don't care if you're offended.
I never said I was, but
Yeah, but look at you. Look how you come in. You were immediately offended about something that isn't even reality, thinking that
is
it
that
come from.
calling being offended?
Yeah, you came in here,
I just
not
really
doing
don't
it.
think you are an understanding person, but
but you're not
Thank
able to
you
say
very
what I
much.
don't
You're not
understand.
either.
thank you very much
But
for
you're not able to say what I
explaining to
don't
me.
understand.
Thank you very much for
But
explaining
you're
to
not
me
able to
about
say
your
what I don't
lifestyle and stuff like that. So
understand. Are you able to say what I do not understand?
I don't think you understand.
All this argument is taking too long when they could be talking about a plan. Yeah, he shouldn't be engaging with her. It's talking to a wall. He keeps talking to a wall.
Going to then provide for multiple people in your family.
But I
of
guess
course, I
for
know you
the
understand
sake of the show
having
and
an
entertainment
employer and stuff like that.
of yelling
That's
at her.
totally
Please.
different. Or employees, sorry.
Yeah, it's different than having to pay rent for 2 people instead of 1.
What do you mean by that?
The #1 YouTube membership just got.
I don't care. I do not care at all. I think you are going a little crazy on the monetizing stuff. Okay, let's go.
Pay for rent for you and
Mortgage,
mom.
but yes.
Mortgage. Okay, who's on the mortgage? You or her?
Me.
Okay, so you have to pay a mortgage that you chose to take out, and then she moved in. So it's
She's-
a little different, and she
yeah.
also gets government assistance, by the way.
Mhm.
What if she chooses to spend on bull and you choose to enable that? That is on you. I hate this argument just because
Really?
someone hasn't done a very specific thing. They have no knowledge of the world around them. That makes no sense. That makes
Yeah.
no fucking sense. I've never lived in Siberia. I know it's cold. I know
Yeah.
I would want a jacket if I lived there. And I would tell someone they're dumb for not wearing a jacket.
I think
So
it's
you're
just-
never able to be informed on anything you've never personally experienced. That is the dumbest take that humans have constantly, because humans
Yeah.
get so offended by
I guess we'll take
everything.
it back towards it's not an understanding, but more of empathy. just kind of,
So
yes, you do
Is it
understand.
part of the empathy understanding? What are we talking about? Thank you for the pets. Thank you for the pets.
In a similar lifestyle, but taking that empathy.
I actually completely disagree. People might watch this and see that because I'm abrasive and everything like that, I don't have empathy. Here's the reality. I want you to get out of debt and be able to afford your mortgage so you and your mom don't end up on the street. I would say that is extreme empathy because I don't come at it and crying and baby you and pat you on the back and say, oh, everything you're doing is okay when it objectively is not. Is all of a sudden not empathy? No. I want you to have a better life. I want your mother to have a better life. Your grandma to have a better life, and I want you guys to get to a better position.
Okay.
And that is requiring sacrifices, and that actually leads to a reality that is better. And I believe that requires higher empathy, even though it's not a empathy jerk off. It doesn't really matter. But either way, if you're freaking out whether or not you can pay your mortgage, and I sit here and pat on your back, that is not helping you. That is not helping you. So I don't care if it's abrasive and not seen as empathetic. I want you to live a better life, and I can get you to a place where you live a better life. Like the vast majority of guests who come on the show, median $10,000 paid off of bad debt in 10 months.
That's good. I hope I can get there.
I hope you can too, but not with the mindset you have where everyone else around you is an enemy, and only you are a poor little victim in this world. So shut the
I mean, I never said I was a poor little victim. You're the one that's
keep acting like it.
No, it's not you. You do. Oh my gosh, you're being actually a moron because this is what is happening. Just like you're essentially suggesting that no one's able to be educated or understand anything unless they've been directly involved. You are also saying that unless someone says,
but I think you are taking that way.
I'm also saying
because that's what you're implying. Can we please just get to our numbers?
You are equally as dumb in that human perspective of unless someone says an exact word like it's George Lucas writing someone's emotions directly on them. And
heard that having your dad in her life is better softer than mashed avocado. I'm not sure if that's what caused it, but it probably didn't help.
I know how you are acting and the words you're using and the emotions you're using, that you come from a place of victimhood. Okay, I know that based on you. You don't have
to. Oh, you're a moron is Rudy. It's true.
You don't have to say, well, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. I know that. You don't have to say it. Okay, you can say it through the rest of your fucking dialogue and emotions. Okay?
Yeah.
My goodness, just your entire worldview is just so immature on how you everything is just the cover of a book to you. It's so stupid. Where do you think you are in the world of finances? 0 out of 10. 0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
I forgot about the score.
Well, at first I thought I was like a 5. I don't think I'm that really bad.
Are you ever worried about paying your mortgage?
I was.
Okay, you're probably not a 5. Go on. Where do you think you are today?
Definitely like a 2.
Okay,
maybe 2 or 3.
Okay.
But
if you want your financial score, go to calebhammer.com. It is free.
More
All you have to do is go
than 5,
take the assessment, and I'll tell you where you
Try
are
your
in the world of
streaming,
finances.
that's fair.
And don't forget, if you don't own my, I'm doing a plug. What do you want to say?
Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
And if you
she interrupted his sponsorship.
I was just gonna say that I did take the score, and it was a 0. I don't know if I did it correctly. I feel like
she lives check to check, but has a mortgage. It's definitely a choice.
It was kind of worded a little weird on the question, so.
Or you just can't read. Completely
I did get 2
surprised about from
degrees.
this conversation.
Oh no, she's one of those 2 degrees people. Oh no.
Me, and a degree means nothing based on the people I've met on this show.
Obviously, I know that because I work at a nonprofit, so.
Huh?
What?
I do know that because I work at a nonprofit where I don't get money for my degrees.
Oh, good.
She's acting like that's not a choice. Hello, Mrs. Uper. Thank you. It's a little belated, but we're celebrating it today. So then, because I figured that would be easiest to do it on a Friday/Saturday.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, she's
Come on,
in
put
the
your best stuff on.
brain. If you don't want to end up
insane
in the brain like her, make sure you download our $wise budgeting app. Take your free trial today, and if you sign up for the annual version, I'll send you our budget-friendly cookbook signed by me, mailed directly to you. It can't be purchased anywhere else. And remember, you can also get all of our classes for 80% off. And the budgeting app premium version, if you sign up for $wise Central, it is the one-stop shop for all finances. It is incredible.
When do we actually get to the numbers?
Incredible. And you do get that for free, even though I actually don't want to give it to you because you came in here being a just absolute creature.
I mean, that's fine. I guess I could just utilize other things.
I'm going to give it
at 8 p.m. Oh, dang.
to you. I said I just kind of don't want to in this moment.
That's fine then.
Discover it. Why are you on this show, dude? I'm so confused.
I mean, you're the one that agreed for me to be on.
Me
But
personally,
why did you apply? That's what?
I don't know who the is coming on this show. I have a team. Remember when we talked about the team?
Yeah.
You think I'm directly involved in everything? No, I delegate.
But they obviously have a certain.
I'm asking
lifestyle.
why you're here, you answer a question!
I applied.
It's-
Why
Ugh.
did you
Y'all
apply,
accepted it.
you actual animal?
Because
Are you
He's very
incapable
angry.
of answering a question?
He's very angry.
Why are you here?
I was answering it. I was. Maybe if you stop yelling for a second,
Oh my
maybe I
gosh,
can
oh,
answer
she's
it.
Please
Stop
go.
adding
Answer.
to it.
Try.
For finances.
You're here
Yes.
for finances.
To learn about how I can budget.
But why did you come on here if you don't like him? Why didn't you go to a different show? There's other shows.
Then why are you coming on?
Or go to a financial advisor or something.
Fighting. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Oh, you're a horrible creature. Discover it. $7,511.77. You say you're in credit card debt, all because of an emergencies. Maybe that is
Okay, I'm assuming that's spending more on a credit card with the balance. Let's see.
correct. Maybe it is not. I actually do not know. Again, I come in
Can
blind
you
with
show
the
the
audience. The
statement?
team puts together your finances, okay? It's a
One
little
at a time to
journey.
tune
We
in?
go
Yeah.
on it together.
Got it.
Hello,
Well,
Frankie.
why are you purchasing $430.28 when you can't
Yeah! Spending more on the credit card with the balance. All we need is fees and we're set.
even fully pay off your card, and it is accruing $153.92 of interest? And if it is accruing that much and you cannot fully pay it off, and it takes how long to pay off? Minimum
I could also say that she's not a credit card person. I think she might also have basically no retirement if she just started the 401k. So, I think we got a bingo in the bag. We might have double bingo even.
How long does it take to pay off?
I don't know. I don't look.
Of
I
course
don't-
not. Why would
yeah.
we look?
Wait, do we already have a bingo? Did I miss it? Did she get fees? Where were we?
You're purchasing $430.28 when you can't even fully pay off your card, and it is accruing $153.92 of interest.
Just took the test. My score is 7. Wow.
And if it is accruing that much and you cannot fully pay it off, and it takes how long to pay off? Minimum monthly payments only? Without any purchases, which you're incapable of, how long does it take to pay off?
I don't know. I don't look.
Of
I
course
don't.
not. Why would
Basically,
we-
no retirement. We haven't completely confirmed it, but it's probably true.
Yeah. 31 years. You're going
So
to
I
be
gotta wait on it.
I mean, I
approaching
do pay a
retirement.
little
talk
bit
about
more
it.
than minimum.
Doesn't matter because you purchase way more than you put towards it. So that
Yeah.
absolutely counteracts it in every way whatsoever. So again, I will ask this question: why the are you possibly purchasing on a card that you cannot fully pay off, that is accruing interest, that gets you to your retirement age by the time this is even paid off with minimums only?
I mean, this is just like essentially my survival card. Really, what I pay a lot of.
Is the survival card also covering Popeyes?
Survival
I mean,
card. So this is emergencies, like you suggested
Yes.
before.
yeah, and I do like I
You
utilize
better
this
be.
one for like hacks.
Okay, we're gonna say not having emergency fund caused an emergency because now she's digging herself into deeper and deeper credit card debt. Hello, Spoon. How
There
you
we
too,
doing?
because if you say it's for food and stuff like that, I
Athletic
use
club?
it a lot
Or-
for like with my grandma. She
athletic.
gives me her debit card to pay her groceries. I'll say, "Oh, I casually forgot her card." Use my Discover card to then get cash from her and put that in my debit card.
What? Girl looks like Jabba and Leia's love child. Why everyone keeps calling her a hut?
She gives me
She's
her
not
debit
quite
card
broken
to pay
bad. Think that is no retirement if it's gonna take 30 years to pay off, yeah?
groceries. I'll say, "Oh, I casually forgot her card." Use my
Okay.
Discover card to then get cash from her and put that in my debit card.
What?
You cash advance from this to put.
No, like I use my credit card instead of
Okay.
her debit card
Why?
to then get cash from her.
Okay, I'm being told about a critical.
Use your credit card instead of the debit. What? I'm very confused.
Emergency you put on this credit card recently.
Uh-huh.
Taking your boyfriend to Hawaii.
What?
I mean,
Guys, ladies and
What? What are we talking about Hawaii?
gentlemen, she's a victim. We can't relate. You're right.
that was my
I
first
haven't-
time outside of Texas.
I don't give a.
So?
You chose an expensive thing. You could have gone to damn Arkansas.
Well, he had a school conference to go to.
Okay,
So?
congratulations. You did not have to go. I'm not going to cry about you not
She
being
got
able
Leia's eyes, a Jabba's face, and body, and voice.
to pay your mortgage
Oh,
if you're
God.
choosing to
We were also saying Gorlock because we're mean.
fly to Hawaii.
I mean, I did want to go.
I thought travel was smart, kind of. Don't get a credit card if you can't pay it full in time. The bank might hate you, but you don't go into debt. Yeah, no, it's definitely better to basically treat a credit card like a debit card. Oh no, she's not as bad
I
as
was
Borla.
working
Okay.
while I was there
Doesn't
because I
matter.
did work.
It
work
still
work
costs
from
you
home.
money.
Sorry
How do you
about
not
the ad.
understand this? I'm so confused.
Wait, I don't
I,
even.
mean, I
didn't
was
see
in an
the
internship at that
bad
time,
thing.
so
Oh, wow.
I was still getting my
I'm so
internship
confused.
hours. So I did pretty much essentially finish
You
my
cannot come
internship while
on
going
here
on
and say,
Hawaii.
I cannot relate to you when you struggle to pay your mortgage
Buck's cute little sister. Oi.
if you're paying to go to Hawaii out of all the 50 states.
I mean, a fun trip while also working and
No
doing
empathy. I hope you get
internship.
kicked out and I hope you get foreclosed on. It's your fault.
Thanks.
It
I
is
mean-
your fault. It is your choice now. If you were sacrificing and you were
It
grinding
would
day in,
go
day
that
out,
far,
and you
but
were
it about like wanting it to happen, but she's kind of inviting it on herself a bit.
cutting all your fun and you were still struggling to survive, that's where I would come in, I would hold your hand, and I would cry with you. However, you're just choosing to go to Hawaii. Off. You're not struggling. You're not in a position.
Was she the one that told Caleb he needs to pay his employees more? Yes. She was also very mad that he does not automatically give them their birthdays off if they don't ask for their birthdays off.
Of struggle. You are not a victim in this world. You are self-inflicting pain upon yourself. I want to hear nothing from you.
Did he
ever.
say be an
And
adult yet?
you're right. I actually can't relate with that because I never went on a dumb vacation that I couldn't afford because I wasn't a moron.
I mean, I still was working
Doesn't
and I
matter.
still
See
got my
more
How much
ads
you
internship
just
here
spent
on
on this
PC than in mobile.
like
Adults
1,500.
don't get birthdays off automatically, but at her nonprofit they do, so he needs to do it. Someone looks like
We
a
split
wampa.
it.
Oh no.
in half. So I
Wampa
$750 that you
Stampa.
cannot afford. You could have still been working, doing your internship from home without spending $750. So it doesn't matter if you're still working. Doesn't matter.
I mean, everybody deserves a vacation after a while. This is
No.
my very first
No.
time.
Who the
Ever
what do you
been-
Have you ever heard of a daycation? Perhaps a day trip. Or just stay in your house and watch a movie or something. Go for a walk. You don't if you need a day off, you don't need to go on like to Hawaii.
on a
think
vacation.
humanity
Mm-hmm.
is? I'm so confused. We are barely born just fighting survival in this world. A few hundred years ago, you would have
I
been
mean,
on
I
a
just wanted to
field.
treat myself. I've been working hard constantly.
I want you to go on vacation. I celebrate vacation. I hope you do. You do not.
I haven't had a
just-
vacation since high school. What is she on? Yeah, vacations aren't something you deserve. They're something you save for and earn. Yeah. Again, she spends like 1,500 over what she makes. So I don't think she's great on the idea of saving up for what you want, as opposed to just buying Popeyes constantly and getting spending $500 on fast food. Going to the beach is good for your health, yeah. But just she could have drove to Rockport. It's cheaper. Yeah, that's Texas. I think people should get vacation, but no one deserves it. You deserve to eat and be safe and not much more.
deserve
Yeah.
it or entitled to it.
From working hard,
day trips
and
constantly,
weekends off
at
and
that
not
point,
a
I was
full
You
day
are
doing my
entitled to
internship
your pay.
and 2 jobs. I was doing 2 full-time jobs and an
Congratulations,
internship.
congratulations. You're entitled to
Okay.
the
So-
paycheck that you got from it.
Well,
what you
an
choose to
internship,
do
you
with
don't
it,
get paid.
what you choose to do with the paychecks that you receive
There's plenty of internships where you do get paid, but okay.
is up to you and
Mhm.
not an entitlement. I don't give a
I don't think it's entitlement whenever I feel like I just can have.
and you're
some
struggling to
time
pay your
fun.
mortgage. I think that is you feeling like
I
you're
don't think
entitled.
it's entitlement whenever she basically describes entitlement. So I don't know how I reward myself for doing hard work or go to the cigar lounge for an hour or two. Well, hopefully in moderation.
entitled
For
and
the
wanting
sake
to
of your
live like
lungs.
everyone else when you simply cannot afford to, and it is not something that you are all of a sudden bestowed upon
Mhm.
in this world when you are born, saying, "Oh, you get one Hawaii, you get one Florida, you get one this." That is
Did
not
we get a
assigned to
be an
birth.
adult
You are
yet?
not entitled to it. You are not deserving of it. I hope you get to do it, but you make the sacrifices in order to do it.
Yeah, but I feel like I've been
You'll get
constantly
new
doing
lungs in heaven.
sacrifices. I think,
Don't
am I
listen to
going to
Phoebe.
just keep on doing
Yeah.
those sacrifices and not?
technically,
No,
you will
apparently you
get
keep on
perfected
doing the
lungs and
moronic
stuff,
bullshit
but-
because I'm also being told there's another trip on the horizon.
Similar
Again?
mindset, I guess. It was
My
another
life is completely
conference.
That's hilarious.
Boy.
Yeah.
What a joke. You're gonna fucking cry when you're 59
Don't think you ever reward yourself with anything other than occasional
and a
games,
half
yeah?
or 65 and you didn't put any money aside for
about,
retirement.
like,
You're gonna be
food?
like,
I mean,
why are other
Like, good
people paying
food.
taxes so I can retire? Because you chose to go on vacations now instead of actually sacrifice like the rest of us.
2 or 3 times a month,
You
cigar?
entitled
Okay.
brat.
I mean, at this time in this
Probably
government, I don't think
I don't
I
know.
could retire at 59 or 60.
You could if you saved and didn't spoil yourself
just
constantly.
gonna say basically
100%
no
you could.
retirement is
Compound
fine.
interest is on your time. Time is
Bingo. Bingo victory. We're counting it. She just started her 401k recently. I think we can say that.
on your side.
I give up. We
Then
need to
You
win.
can. You are choosing the fun. You are choosing the now, and then you're gonna come crying and say the rest of us
I
have to take
spent
care of you
really
when
not
you did not
Castro.
prepare for retirement.
I mean, I'm definitely not going to say that.
Yes, you will.
I-
Everyone,
Does Caleb hit the table? I'm debating. I don't know if he's hit it like hard enough.
everyone
guess-
fucking does. Because the moment you become old and you're working in a Walmart, it becomes sad, and we all empathize with it. And it's like, oh no. Where if we look 30 years back, we saw that you were just choosing to fuck around in life, and you didn't save for retirement. While the rest of us actually sacrificed our wants for our retirement, and then we have to give more for you. And it's
I think you're definitely going to hate that I am planning a trip to Chicago as well.
Why? Why are you going to Chicago? Because if it was like work or something, they would have paid for it probably. So.
In September.
the Southsiders would love you. Let me tell you.
Oh boy.
I mean, I grew up on the south side too, so.
Of Chicago?
Oh, no, south side of San Antonio, but
Really? I don't think that's the same. She completely missed the joke. Yeah.
I am going to go to Chicago. I did graduate with my master's in social work.
Why aren't
So-
you doing social work?
I
Okay.
am doing social work.
What's your job again?
I work at a nonprofit
I
for
know
foster
where you
care.
work. What's your job?
Chuck is having a
Foster
field
care.
day. Oh
Yes.
yeah, with the churros. Yeah, Charles Barkley and the churros because of the San Antonio chicks are big. Yeah. My dad really likes that joke. Well, they kicked her out by now. Yeah. She's not sure of the hut
Social
official.
work, it is paying, not in the nonprofit space, but it is paying better than it has historically. Historically, it's been a pretty bad return on investment for a degree, but it is better these
Definitely.
days. Why don't you go and work, for the state, essentially?
I did work for the state
And why don't we go back to that?
because it's a very toxic mindset. It's very
Toxic.
negative, stigmatized. I
By
mean,
who?
by everybody. It's
Who's going to you and being like, you're a fucking evil person for being a social
every
worker?
person that I would have to meet.
Who, the people that
What?
were assigned to you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you definitely, I think I'm just too much of a nice person to work for the state because there's
What?
very much that stern mindset.
Or if you're a
and
nice
I very
person, you would
much-
I don't think you're as nice as you think you are.
sacrifice on behalf of others.
I mean, I guess that's kind of what I do still.
You're doing a little bit of an income sacrifice, but not a sacrifice of not enjoying your job as much. I get it. Social workers definitely go through a lot. You get put in situations that kind of suck. I definitely kind
And
of
social work
empathize with
isn't
that,
just
but-
working for the state as well too. There is
I
many
know there's a
different
lot of
avenues.
jobs, but I'm saying you
Yeah.
could be making more money than you are now, and that
Yeah.
could help you get out of debt.
And I
However, with
eventually
you,
will
you would
get
only
there.
spend more money.
She is nice, but she's not kind. It's very different. Oh yeah. Kind is a lot more helpful,
I eventually have
beneficial.
to get there, but like I do have to spend more money to then make that money.
Okay, you're spending money on Hawaii and Chicago and $500 in a month
Eh.
going out to eat. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, I do want to really walk the stage and show that I
What?
have graduated.
Well,
Just for
in
my,
what?
I got my
What?
master's in social work, so that's
You
my,
already have it. So what the fuck are you talking about?
the
Walk the stage.
commencement ceremony is in September in Chicago.
Okay.
Don't go. Who cares if you walk the stage? Is your family also going to Chicago? Do you need to pay for more tickets? No one you care about is going to be there. Why go there? Unless if they're having to also pay to be there. Why?
I'm not horribly opposed to that. Chicago's so much cheaper than Hawaii.
Actually, it's gonna be around the same amount.
I bet
Um,
when you were spending money in Hawaii, I guarantee it was more expensive.
No,
Okay.
because like it was like around 1,300 for a week
I understand you
resort in
want to walk
Hawaii.
it.
If I want to,
Is that also like paying for food and stuff? Because they're more isolated. Isn't like the food and stuff more expensive to get there?
I guess I'm not paying for all of it, but my boyfriend, mom, and I, it would be roughly like 1,500 for
Mom.
the trip in
Yeah,
Chicago.
Whose
she's
mom? Your
has to
mom?
fly
No.
them all over.
That
Oh
Who's on
boy.
disability.
Yes.
We're funding this?
Yeah, she wants to.
No, it's the flights to Chicago are much cheaper because of the international airport. Hawaii's food is more too. Yeah, yeah. Chicago is least cheaper than Hawaii. Yeah, for
See
sure.
me walk the
Wants-
stage.
Get a load
Let's
of
go to
this.
Chicago?
Anonymous tipped $265.
Play the thing. Thank you for the tip. That's amazing. I need to be better at being more excited. And I'm really bad at it. At like conveying my excitement. You stutter more. We could set something. Go out for a nice dinner for cheaper to celebrate your achievements. You don't have to walk across a temporary platform. And it's always just annoying to go through the graduation thing.
It's online.
Do you have to do this? Is this really a necessity for life? I'm just saying,
Yes,
like,
do.
you need to give things up and actually start taking care of
I mean, I
your
already
life.
purchased my cap and gown. I already put in the $50 graduation fee, so might as well go through.
Oh no, sunk cost. Oh no. So I must spend more
What's
money.
school?
For Chamberlain University. It's actually a really great school.
Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't really matter regardless.
Yeah. I mean, they are stationed in Chicago, so that's why they have their graduation in Chicago.
Yes, I assumed as much. You know, that's such an irrelevant point. I don't. Okay, so let's see. $430 of purchases, 28 cents for all emergencies, she says. Let's see. Denny's, Texas Roadhouse.
Denny's? Who the frick goes to Denny's? Waffle House exists. IHOP exists. Who goes to Denny's?
Critical emergencies.
That was going out to eat with friends.
Also known
What
as
an emergency.
an emergency.
I mean, if I do want to spend time with my friends.
Want.
Oh boy.
Want.
Okay. Well,
Denny's is pretty solid.
sometimes say the word-
Maybe they've gotten a lot better. I don't know. Nvidia was created in a Denny's, so I hate Denny's. We don't have Waffle House up north, Phoebe. She's in San Antonio.
like,
Want.
I need to have
don't.
some breaks.
Breaks, yes.
to
Breaks do not
prevent
require
burnout.
going to Denny's, though.
I mean, if my friends want to go out, I'm definitely going to go with them.
Want.
Yeah.
Want. You do
I-
not need to go out. And I'll f me up some Denny's. Don't get me wrong.
I can tell. Yeah.
Okay, you're
And you
fatter
told
than
me
me.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's either spending
You're better than me. Oh my gosh, Caleb. Well, he kind of acknowledged he was fat in that joke, so call him.
500
calls
on
him-
Ozempic. So do you want me to do that?
Or you could just diet like I am. I'm down
Wait, what?
wrong.
I can tell. Yeah.
Okay, you're
And you
fatter
told
than
me
me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's either spending 500 on Ozempic. So do you want me to do that?
Or you could
What?
just diet like I am. I'm down like 16 pounds.
I'm diagnosed with PCOS and a binge eating disorder. So
Then what will Ozempic do? I guess he'll make it harder for you to eat, but binge eating is when you're already like eat until you're like in pain. So what difference does it make if you're just a little gassier? I don't get it. How will Ozempic cure your binge eating disorder? What? I know it's to curb your appetite, but the point of binge eating is they eat until they like basically throw up. It's the feeling of fullness, I guess, but I guess if it's harder to like keep the food to actually get the food in there, I guess, but what happens when you're off the Ozempic? Because after a certain point, I imagine you get off of it. It just seems strange. No, Ozempic is for life. Drug decided for type 2 diabetic. Yeah, no, if they're type 2 diabetic, but for the people who use it for dieting purposes, aren't you supposed to get off of it after a certain point?
Okay. So you're saying you
kinda
can't
hard.
diet?
I mean, it's very hard to lose
Hard?
weight. Yes.
It's hard for everyone to lose weight.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that it isn't, but it is
Okay.
still hard to lose weight.
Also,
Okay.
the PCOS thing is kind of BS. I know plenty of people who are still like at a healthy weight who have PCOS, including me. So, Wegovy is the one that you are thinking of for the weight loss. Ozempic should be like mood pills, something you use for short time to develop skills to control such deal with whatever you need to. Yeah. Same drug, different name. Yeah.
Okay, so die at fucking 45. Like, if that's what we're gonna say, if the pushback is
It's also hard to gain weight for
sacrifice
people
some
who
of
are
your wants
underweight.
so you
Life is
don't
hard. No
go in
excuses.
debt.
Yeah.
no, I want to do this, then go do it. If you sacrifice and work a little harder because of your diagnoses to diet and do a little harder sacrifice than other people would have to do to live a little longer. Oh, but I can't. It's hard. Okay, then go die at 45 with heart disease.
I mean,
That's your choice.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fight
just
you
because
on that.
that's just like my mindset. I'm a provider.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
endless
I
victim.
like to,
Endless victim. I can't.
Stop
It's
I
hard.
like to
talking
pay
about
for my
being a
friends
provider,
sometimes.
please.
That's fine.
Feels like an excuse.
I mean, I'm not going to expect them to pay me back by any means, but
Stop paying
it's-
for your friends. It's as easy as that. I mean, you just
Eh,
can't.
boy.
And I love them roll.
Who's buying friends now? Who's buying friends now? Because she said Caleb buys his friends. Okay. I am on Ozempic myself. It curbs my hunger, but I still need to make changes to my eating habits. If you don't change the habits, you will not lose the weight. Yeah, exactly.
Texas Roadhouse me up, you know.
it's mainly
She was talking about like Ozempic like it was magic. Where if I just pay $500 for the Ozempic, then I'll
the
be
butter.
Can we
fine,
talk
I
about
guess.
that butter?
yes, the
That
butter.
Oh my goodness, that butter.
And Texas Roadhouse is
Yeah,
fine, I
butter.
guess.
Valid, yeah. But also the little, what is it, the onion blossom, getting some steak.
Okay. Listen, you
Eh.
just can't afford this. And you trying to set this up as being emergencies is a lie.
Mhm.
It's a lie, and it's you trying to immediately deflect what is being spent on here, and everything you do is a fucking joke.
Mhm.
And then you try to come in here and be like, I can't, it's hard. Shut the fuck up. You're being a baby. You're being a child. You are a financial child. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, I guess that's
doesn't.
perfect for the show then.
Perfect for the show?
Yeah, maybe. I need to grow
Oh
up.
boy.
That's why I'm here.
Oh my gosh, is she f***ing just rinsing and repeating catchphrases? I don't
I
know.
don't
Yeah.
think I am.
Listen, I'll get you
Yes, she
access to
is.
the Fizz card. It's a debit card that builds cards, so you can just close
But because
these.
she doesn't watch the show, I guess she doesn't realize that there's been several people already like her.
I mean, I definitely don't want to close my Discover.
Yeah, why would you want to just close
And
something
that's
you
like-
can't
that
manage
would
whatsoever?
really impact my credit score too. That's my oldest.
Oh
credit
yay! The freaking worrying about the credit score. I wish that was on the bingo card. Oh wait.
card. I have a credit limit of like
You already have a house. You
17,000.
have a mortgage. What are you trying to have good credit for?
I mean, definitely hope to one sell this house and then get a better house.
When? What? You're
What?
afraid of not being able to pay your mortgages because you're in control with your spending.
Mhm.
You can't control it worth anything.
I mean, it's just
All right, I'll gift you also a course careers accounting degree, so you can do accounting for your own accounting certification, so you count for your own money. Okay?
great.
Sake, dude. You think you can get a more expensive house?
Definitely
What
not a more
world do you
expensive,
think
but
you
just
can be in?
better in the sense that
Better house usually equals more expensive house, especially with where interest rates are compared to where you likely got this.
yeah. Well, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
this
What does a
house was
better
very
house
much like an
mean?
impulse buy. I just needed a
Impulse
house.
buy a house.
Impulse buying a house. Oh boy!
You could have rented a house.
I was renting, but
So you
it
did
was
not need
Why
a
did you
house.
have a mortgage?
it was just much more expensive. Ironically enough, it was much more expensive to rent than to own.
But you did not need, and now you're
Depends
afraid
on
of
which
not paying
house.
your mortgage.
Yeah.
And that is not how houses work. Even
Though
if your payment
technically
is
it
a
is,
little less, if a repair happens,
like over
roof,
time, I guess rent
AC,
might be more
heat,
expensive. I don't know.
water,
That's already
that's
happened to
all
me.
on you.
That's a lie, yeah.
Exactly. So no, it is not always more expensive, even if it is literally on paper.
I
Okay,
do
what
also need
Amazon
to
Chase card.
fix my
You need to
electricity.
pee?
No, fix my electricity.
You need to fix
Huh.
your electricity? What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Have you not
She
paid
kick
your
her
bill?
off.
What
She
are
has
you
an answer
saying?
for everything. Yeah.
I know there's some
It's a waste of
electrical
time.
problems in my house because I definitely did rush
What?
to build. I have no idea. I just don't want to afford an electrician.
You don't want to be able to afford an electrician.
You can find the cheaper house to rent if you're
Great.
patient.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
So I guess maybe put that in the budget to afford an electrician.
Huh?
And your mom struggles. She
Mhm.
can live there well, nice and easy.
She has rheumatoid arthritis, so she has to go up the stairs. So
Why'd you?
that's why it was an
Why
impulse
did you
buy.
get a house with
Is there
stairs?
not a bedroom on the main?
No.
Why'd you get a house like that for you and your mom if she has to go up the stairs?
I didn't think about it. Really, it was just kind of like
Say you were like care provider, empathy wizard. What? How do you not know about this? That the stairs would be a bad idea for someone with that kind of arthritis. See, nice, not kind. Yeah, she really
I
needs to
thought
slow
about-
down. Yeah.
yeah, I know. I thought about needing a house for us, and then the next day,
What the?
got a
You
house.
bought your mom's cremation plan on that last credit card?
Yes.
While she's alive?
Yeah, it's much more affordable now to get it. So, I mean, she's had, near-death experiences.
I
And
live in a
stuff.
household containing 3 generations, saves money. It also helps with raising kids. I didn't get to actually live with my parents, but they're close by, so
like that.
that'll
So
hopefully
might as well
be
plan
able
ahead.
to, whenever they're in diapers, I can help them. Whenever hopefully I have kids and stuff, they can help with that too.
So
It's spending that you can't afford, as simple as that.
we never know what's gonna happen.
No, we don't, but I know you can't afford it right now.
That's why it was on a credit card,
Well, that makes no sense.
because I
That
couldn't
makes
afford
Wait,
it.
that
Wait.
makes your minimum monthly payment higher.
did you put the?
I know you can't afford it right now.
That's why it was on a credit card.
Well,
It's the house on the
that makes
credit
no
card?
sense.
Because I
What?
couldn't afford it.
That makes your minimum monthly payment higher.
Well, yeah,
Makes it harder to afford for you.
I get that.
Oh my.
Huh.
Oh my. She's so broken. Amazon.
See, I got my Amazon card. I thought you would like
Oh,
to have a
boy.
backstory, and I got it because of Prime
Sure.
Day.
Woo.
Of course you did.
If you sign up for an Amazon card, you would get a $200 gift card. So
Great.
I got the credit card, and I did not spend the total amount of $200. So
Well, thank you for making my Amazon stock go higher.
You're welcome.
$3,355.86 is owed on here with a minimum monthly payment of
You're-
$101.
You've almost made it sound like, oh, I got the card and I didn't use it at all. But
14
okay.
years to pay off if you don't purchase. Oh, guess what? We
Uh-oh.
purchased
Am I stuck?
$250. Well,
Oh, no.
$67.90 of
Nope, I'm
interest
unstuck.
accrued.
We're fine.
Please tell me, were these emergencies? What will I find on the other side? Because I literally do not know.
a lot of it was really just gifts for people.
Emergency
You
gifts.
gift your mom you being able to pay the mortgage so you guys don't get evicted. What is wrong with you?
I mean, gifts
Gifts
for
for
other
other
people
people.
too. And then also back to like my
Yeah,
She
but-
doesn't
grandma pack.
understand what I'm saying ever.
There's a few gifts on there that my grandma paid for me to get. So I was
Your
like,
mom,
let me
your
use my
grandma
credit
who
card.
you have to take care of. All these people that you have to take care of or get assistance of others are all of a sudden going and blowing money on all this bullshit. Great. I love the system we live in.
Yeah,
Trying really hard to
make
choose
it, of
peace right
course.
now.
But I
You
mean,
Stay
enable it,
strong.
of course.
how?
You allow your mom to live with you and you subsidize her lifestyle even though she spends all her money on bullshit that we give her.
I mean, not really. She has a lot of debt
You
as
told
well,
me she
too.
has a lot of debt, and I
Yeah.
know it's based on bullshit.
I mean, I
Yes,
guess, yeah.
exactly.
I don't really know about her finances that much. So
Great.
So
So
why
should
are
you
you
be supporting her
supporting
if
her?
you're not willing to vet her finances? Because who knows what you're supporting?
she's my mother. I'm not gonna.
She's your
let her
mother. You love her. Loving your mother and loving a kid, loving a sibling
You know what? Love, sometimes you need to be harsh.
means sometimes having tough conversations and making sure you're setting them up for success. How old is she?
She's 65.
Okay. Pull out your Amazon.
Oh no. Let's look for it. See, at least I don't have it on the home screen. But have fun.
That's a fucking Android. I don't know how to start a screen recording on here. Do you?
Oh my gosh, yes. Do you need a screen recording?
Yes.
All right.
Random surprise gifts for your boyfriend. Yes, this boyfriend thing. And you guys do not live together.
No.
How long have you guys been together?
5 years.
Okay. Are you guys gonna move in together?
Eventually, I mean, he's
Because
also.
here's the thing with you crying about having to you supporting other people, you'd typically be in a dual household income situation 5 years in.
I mean, he definitely has to take care of others as well too. He has a family he cares for as well.
Yeah, but you guys can take care of them without living with them.
It's kind of hard for him to take care of his family without being there.
We'll see.
What is that? What's that mean? It got held for bullying. What does he
Honestly, with the
say?
way that you set up the world, I don't know. A waterproof phone case pouch. Great. Looks like we're going paddleboarding.
Except for Hawaii.
I wanted to go to
or-
Six Flags for like the past 3 weeks.
But you're going to Six Flags
What's
now
wrong with you?
too?
Why is that more important? I don't understand. You're
To-
broken. You're broken. 90-day supply of Inositol.
See, that's
Powder.
okay. Now that's
Oh,
A de-
oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. I got. I think I'm supposed to be on that too. It's for PCOS.
definitely a plus. That's to help with my PCOS. So
Okay.
it blocks cravings.
All right,
So
I'm good with it. I'm good with
Wait,
it.
it blocks
It's not
cravings? Did it make me skinnier?
working.
I just
Silkworm-
started. I do you not see the date that I purchased it. I just started it.
Okay, you just started. Silkwords men swim trunks. So
Easy,
gift,
at
we
the
definitely don't need to be
link, yeah.
doing that. Good thing there's a return started for these shoes because you certainly shouldn't be.
I don't
getting
know
that.
what the
And they're
words
just
mean, so I don't know if it's how bad it is.
Unbelievable birthday card. Nope.
So I got that.
Funny birthday card for women. Nope.
And
Those were
boy.
just
original
those were
Herbal Kit
just
patch.
gifts
Nope.
that I got reimbursed
22
from work.
in-
Have you ever thought Wait, so she's buying like is she buying like birthday cards and stuff? Just write them. Just take a piece of paper, fold it, and write it yourself. It's more meaningful that way.
Inches, summer wreaths, nope. Grow lights, nope. Shouldn't be having plants if you can't even afford to pay the own mortgage where the plants
it's a Russian
live.
or balcony
Well, the
words
plan
the
was
B
it was
word.
shut
the
Oh,
fuck up. Salopaz, pain relieving patch. Yes, that one is okay. Acne foam, okay, that is fine. A long
Russian.
life miniature bulb. Yeah, that's fine.
I think a lot
Scrunches
of
for
those are
women,
just
you know,
gifts.
hit or miss.
That's a gift.
And a walla, definitely not.
A gift.
forget which,
I
but
don't
the
care.
experience is
That
paying
doesn't
off.
mean
Yeah.
it's necessary.
I'm a gift
is not
giver.
an I don't care. Your
You
gift is
can't afford to be a gift giver. It's just what?
getting yourself out of debt so you can get
I
more
mean,
gifts.
I just love to show appreciation
Hey,
to my
gift
friends.
the taxpayers you saving for retirement
boy.
so we don't have to take care of you.
I do, but
You just started.
Hey,
You
boy.
just started
Just
contributing to your 401k.
I mean,
And it's only 6%. That is not going to get you there.
that's
boy.
definitely a lot of money, though.
It should be minimum 20%, though.
Yeah, I can't
If
live
you
off
have
of
any
that.
chance. Yeah, because you blow all your money on gifts and food and you got yourself in debt for gifts and food. Shut the
I
fuck up.
guess if you get rid of
Because you
that,
want to go to Six Flags,
How about
because
we
you want to go to
calculate that
Chicago
then?
to walk across the stage for an
Get
online
rid of
school.
all of that,
Because
how
you
would I
wanted
be
to
able
go
to
to
afford
Hawaii where
20%?
people can't even afford to go usually. And you think I'm going to get canceled for this episode? Guess
See
what?
you
All
later.
the white
Thanks for
women
stopping
out
by,
here
Ghost Flesh
hearing
Girl.
you as a white woman saying you're going to Hawaii, they're going to murder you. They're going to report you to your workplace.
okay,
No one gets more offended
She
about
sounds like
people
a
going to
classic
Hawaii
people
than white
pleaser.
women that
Yeah.
have never been to Hawaii.
valid. But also, I mean, I just really that's really what
Candle,
I do. For,
nope.
It's
Canvas
a
book,
gift.
nope. You don't
Gift.
have to say it's a gift. If it's a gift or
Huh?
not a gift, it is
Wait. Oh, okay. So canvas part. I was gonna say let's
equally unnecessary,
okay.
and you don't need to
I
do
mean,
it.
tell-
And it is
because you
holding
think
you
it's
back instead of retirement.
unnecessary, it feels necessary to me.
Feels, I don't care about feelings. Feels mean nothing. Nothing
But
is
you were just
nothing.
talking about being empathetic. That's a feeling.
Yeah, I don't care about your
I
feeling of being a
guess.
dumbass, though.
It's not being a dumb.
It's
If I
being a
want,
dumbass.
Yes, you
can't
are.
I
afford-
want to have
You just
gifts
complained
for
about
my
how you
friends,
cannot afford the adequate amount necessary for retirement.
Oh
And you
my
cannot
gosh.
get gifts.
I think
Ear
it's always
gauges.
important to get
Okay,
gifts.
first of all, definitely not necessarily because
Whatever.
women's short sleeve nightgown, maybe. I'm sure you had other clothes.
I'm gonna
Birthday
say
gift
being
for
an
women,
adult, this
nope.
is getting
International
ridiculous.
birthday gift, nope. Cool wind candles, sun scratchers, nope. Mouse pad, nope. Return complete. Okay. Shower drain for hair, sure.
Feelings are alarms. You don't make every decision based on alarms, because then
I'll
you can
accept
make
that.
bad
Pray
decisions.
everything wooden sign,
panic.
nope.
that was.
Acrylic, I don't care. You don't have to say that means nothing. Why do you still think that means
It means nothing to you, but it means something to me.
Okay, because you're stupid and incapable of making any sacrifices in order to better your
No,
life
I just
and
care
set
for my
yourself up
friends.
for success. You can care for your friends without endlessly getting them gifts. I promise. What a joke. What an absolute
Yep.
I
joke
don't think
of
it
a
was
life you're
that
living.
bad.
Okay,
I mean,
it was that bad.
It's not that bad. I wish I had that on bingo card.
Amazon. Going into debt for gifts. Paying 23.49% interest on gifts.
Oh
You're
boy.
gifting again my stock price. Thank you. And trust me, I really got to get those stocks going as high as possible because I'm going to need a lot more money because in order to live the lifestyle I want to live after they take the taxes necessary to fund your retirement because you decided to live like a child is going to be substantial.
Bees,
that's
come
fine.
on,
I mean, you're just
bees,
kind
yeah.
of going back to that time where you just feel like you're out of touch with the everyday person. I mean,
Out of touch, you,
just
you
saying that
can
someone-
retire.
I know definitely I can retire, but saying that I just can't do and purchase things for gifts.
I'm not saying you
Yeah,
can't.
'cause you can't
You're
afford it.
using that over retirement,
An
though.
everyday person is going to purchase gifts for people.
An everyday person can be an adult and sacrifice.
Not everybody.
You're saying not everybody can be an
Oh
adult?
boy.
Well, of course they're going to be an adult, but not everybody can just have that money afforded to them where they can just use their debit card constantly. If I'm
No,
gonna
Don't buy it if you can't
You
afford
do
it.
not
On
need a
credit card,
gift.
yeah.
A gift is not a requirement for the existence of survival.
but
If
for
that was being spent on literal
Oh my
groceries,
gosh.
$250, which you can do at HEB, I will give you the meal plan after this show. It can literally be done, but we give $300 for it. Congratulations, you can make that work. If you did that and did that only on credit cards because you cannot afford to survive, that is where I would say, okay, how can we fix this? But you do not need a gift to survive. Do
Yeah.
not bring that up again. It makes you look like a moron.
I'm not saying it's a gift to survive. It's just something that feels important to me.
Feels important. You did not say is important because you know it is not. You know it is literally just a feeling. So shut the.
Do you not like
Up.
providing to others?
I do.
Like,
I can afford it. I put it in a budget and I make sure I sacrifice in order to make sure I'm able to live without leaning on other people, which you will be leaning on other people
boy.
throughout the rest of your life. before I
Tried to drive 30 minutes to the airport. Oh,
I mean, I'm
boy.
not really living off of other people.
You will be, because you are not sacrificing now for the later. Have you not heard this conversation so far? We're
And
an hour and
have
5
you not
minutes
heard
in.
about our government? I don't think I am going to be living off of other people.
What do you think
It's one administration. Oh, boy.
Social Security is? The only Social Security that goes out
That's
is
getting
immediately
cuts.
what is paid in. Huh?
It's definitely getting cuts constantly. So I
Okay.
guess good luck.
Cuts, retirement age is being extended in order to make it continue to go out.
Mhm.
Social Security isn't. What do you think Social Security is? It is its own separate tax. It is money that is immediately taken out and then given. It doesn't sit there and
Yeah.
even accrue anything, because we f***ed that up in the 90s hardcore.
Well, yeah.
What do you think that is?
I just
You
I think
you don't even know
they're
what
going
Social
to
Security
continue
is.
to cut it. They're going to
Cut
continue to
what?
cut off.
Are they cutting the
You
Social
just hear that something's getting cut, so that means it's
Security
bad.
tax that
I
I'm
guess.
not aware of?
No.
Please? Oh, okay. Then what?
No, I mean the funding that's going to be given to people that are in need of it.
What do
is
you think
definitely gonna
Social Security is? It is paid through a
Ish.
separate tax.
Mhm. Okay, I just didn't know that, but
Great. I love when we, again, speak on things that we literally
Oh,
know nothing
boy.
about. Why have an opinion on something you know nothing of?
you can have an opinion
Because
regardless.
you can virtue
So,
signal.
But I really appreciate you
want-
educating me on it. I mean, that's great.
So you want to be uninformed. Great.
I obviously thanked you for educating me. How is that
you
me
said
wanting
you
to
can
be?
have an opinion on things.
You can have an opinion, but I'm glad that you educated me on it.
Why does she keep
Let's
giving
face
me
it,
crazy
content
eyes?
creation is brutal. You mess up one line and substitute lights in. We can create
Yeah, do AI.
I got
Okay.
that one really kind of just for funsies.
What?
Just to apply, and then I got a credit limit. I really wanted to just
for
kind
funsies.
The
yeah,
funsies
because
credit card?
I was using
Murder you.
my credit card utilization. It was like around
Eh.
40% that I was using, and
For funsies.
it suggested getting a credit card to lessen that utilization.
So to just decrease her utilization on other cards, she got a different card instead of just decreasing her actual utilization.
And it did.
For funsies? No one says getting a credit card for funsies. I'm gonna murder you well before you even get the chance
I
to
feel
get
like a lot of
murdered in
people do say
Chicago.
Mm.
And I love Chicago, by the way.
I mean, I think a lot of people would say that
Would say what? Funsies?
that they're getting a credit card just to get one.
Just to get.
What?
Well, it did increase my credit score, and
Yes,
So?
yes. But a credit score is literally just indication of whether or not they can make money off of you. It is a game. You are telling them they can make money, so they're like, yippee.
yeah, that makes sense.
I thought you
You
didn't
owe
like evil corporations or whatever.
$2,676.42. Maybe I need to what? What the were you possibly going to say?
I don't think I was gonna say maybe.
What?
You kind of already cut me off. I kind of forgot.
Brain of a goldfish. Okay. $81.45 minimum monthly payment. $54 of interest accruing. Thank not purchasing on here. Thank. Oh,
I mean,
a trip to Minneapolis on here, out of all places. Wonderful.
Oh,
What are we doing? You're traveling every second of your life and you're complaining that you can't afford life and no one can relate to it? No, you're just blowing everything.
not every second of my life. These were the first 2 trips I've ever taken.
Yeah, but now you're doing it like crazy. But you're still complaining that you have to take care of others and no one can relate to it. Shut the up.
I mean, just because I want to explore a little bit, that's
What?
I want to explore.
What?
I want
maybe you
to
need to make gains, BB. I really do. I want to build muscles so that one day I can actually like hold a kid,
explore.
for like
Exactly.
a
So I'm
decent
not gonna
amount
have
of time.
empathy if you can't pay your bills because you
Mhm.
are choosing to go on trips everywhere, including, again, out of all places, Minneapolis.
It was a school conference that wasn't reimbursed.
Why were you going to a school conference?
Did you
My
need
boyfriend had
to?
a school conference.
Your boyfriend, okay. Oh, did you pay for your boyfriend?
It was both of our birthdays, so
So it wasn't for a conference.
come
it was for
on.
your birthday. You dumb. You
no,
absolute.
it's around the same
So you're
time.
saying yes, you paid for his trip.
Hey,
Yes.
bro. Is he a mooch? What is
We were flying on his birthday, so
keeps happening?
No. You absolute creature. You absolute creature.
Oh boy.
Oh. The only
Um,
reason you're able to still be employed because the nonprofit was set up as a nonprofit to employ people.
I guess.
Oh my god.
Is that
He
its true
absolutely is a
purpose?
leech. That's what
that
it
its true
it sounded
purpose?
like.
Am I
Conference?
donating to this nonprofit to just employ you, and it's a fucking like Make-A-Wish employment? Oh my gosh, because no
I mean, it's not
way an
going towards
employer would
me.
keep someone
Make a
around
wish
you.
I think
employment.
I'm pretty loved at my job.
Oh, yeah, they're making you feel
Yeah,
loved because
boy.
it's a Make-A-Wish job. Oh,
Oh my
I
god.
mean, it's supporting other people, and I like to support people.
how you can't even
Sure.
support yourself? In what
Hello
world
there,
are
Clark. How you
you the
doing
person
I
today?
would
to take
gladly,
advice from?
I would gladly support others over me, which I know.
But if
I
you
guess
are
that makes me a
incapable of
creature.
even being able to advocate for
Uh.
yourself and do your own life right, who the is going to listen to you? Who are you to be an authority?
No one's meant to listen to me.
Glad you're good.
Who are
I
you
know.
supporting?
I'm supporting my friends. I'm supporting people that have experienced foster
12
care.
years to pay off.
What?
Or were you in foster care?
I was not.
How could you speak on foster care? You can't relate to them. You weren't specifically there.
Here's someone called streaming a Make-A-Wish job. Now I have a better counter to that. I mean, as a streamer, it's kind of a Make-A-Wish job for me, I guess. Others, I think, provide more of a service, like a Kitboga or someone like that. But
I
yeah,
never said that.
That is exactly what your worldview was for me. So shut the fuck up. Because at least I was in situations similar to yours. You were never in foster care, so shut the fuck up.
But I'm in the social
that
work
freaking face
field,
on
so,
Caleb,
I
that's
mean,
great.
I'm in the money field,
Like
so
I
I
said,
can relate
I'm
to money.
supporting. I like to support other people. I also like to
I
support
like to support more
animals.
people getting out of debt, so maybe I can speak on debt.
I mean, added on to it, I guess.
Oh boy.
I do have, plenty of cats as well too that I support.
Cats?
Yeah, I did originally want to be a veterinarian, and then I just took the route of
Wait. Oh, she's a cat lady or something? As a former foster kid, she is the exact kind of people that acted like they helped me, but really didn't. Oh.
added on to it, I guess. I do have, plenty of cats as well too that I support.
Oh, no.
Cats?
Yeah, I did originally want to be a veterinarian, and then I just took the route of just having pets.
Okay.
What does that have to do with it?
I mean, that's going on to me supporting others. So
I have 2
Does
dogs.
it?
I'm not crying about it, you fucking dumb tit.
I'm not crying about
You're
it.
without the actual act of tears
I
coming
mean-
down your face. Yes, you are.
Okay, granted.
Interest
But also,
charging
boy.
I
like
mean, you calling me a
crazy.
creature,
You're a
but
creature
I'm still.
via your actions.
I mean,
Also just-
supporting people as a creature. Or?
Yes, going to mini.
I mean, also just like definitionally, I feel like a creature that exists, I guess. They get no fees. There's got to be
Minneapolis,
fees somewhere.
Hawaii, and
There has to
Chicago,
be.
and you can't even afford to survive
cat
and
lady
take care of
explains
those
why she's
others and
like
crying
this.
about it and
Hey,
saying,
I
"What
have
happened
cat."
to me?"
Caring for those
But then again, I don't have like a bunch of cats. I have one cat.
others.
and saying you can't afford it and you're a victim in this world because of it. Yeah, you choose to travel 3 times. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
I mean,
You're not entitled to anything. Shut the fuck up. I do hear Minneapolis
saying
is
I'm
nice for
entitled.
what it's worth, though.
it was nice.
Here,
It
it's a
is very
decently walkable
expensive,
city
granted.
and whatnot.
It is very.
You're just used to San Antonio, which is like the cheapest major city.
There is a cat and rat lady, guys,
'Cause it's-
basically, yeah.
San
And dog. But I just don't have any dogs right now.
Antonio, close your ears. Kind of a hole.
Oh, very much.
Loved the Riverwalk
Uh-huh.
and the Pearl District.
Oh, the Pearl was
Other-
very nice.
other
I
than
actually
that,
went there for the first
Who
Who
time
is in
last
San
week.
Antonio?
And I guess the Pearl is fine. It's just there wasn't a lot of food for me to eat. Or maybe it's just because of my parents were there. We kept on like going to like healthy places and I didn't like it.
I don't know. Puffy tacos. Quicksilver. What's going on with this card?
You saying Quicksilver, I kind of had no idea it was called Quicksilver. It used to be on my Walmart credit card. And then I still kind of just use it for Walmart. Capital One kind of paid out, bought it out, I guess.
Okay.
And I still have
Eh?
it.
Okay, so you just endlessly go to Walmart?
Walmart's down the road from me. So,
Okay.
yes.
I doubt all you're getting there is groceries.
I mean, there's definitely going to be some other ones in there. I
Like
just kind
what?
of don't know.
Uh-huh. Which is then
Oh, boy.
hard to qualify as we go through
Mhm.
these Walmarts. What is groceries and what is not?
I don't know.
Even within a single
I mean,
purchase.
yeah, I just
Eh.
mainly use it for Walmart. But I mean, if I go through my wallet, I just say, oh, I haven't used this one in a while. Then I'll use that one.
What?
Why
Yeah,
is
I don't
that
think
your
Why?
that's
mentality?
been that I mean, because it's there, I guess.
Huh?
Maybe
I haven't
Don't
used this one in a while.
use
I
credit
feel bad
cards.
for it. Its feelings
Not
are hurt,
feeling
so
bad
let me
for it,
swipe
but-
it. Like your logic on all these things are so weird. If it's for the fact of trying to prevent it from being closed, which takes a while, then we're having a different conversation. But you didn't say that.
At least
$62 is your minimum monthly payment. $43 of interest is accruing. Takes 11 years to pay off. Balance of $1,941.65.
We're the wretch.
I think someone subscribed to my YouTube channel. This woman is making a good wage, yet she lives cheap. She's not making a good wage. She is overspending.
Sense.
Or she's not, or at least not for how she's living. She's living way, way above her means. She cannot afford this. She is overspending by like $1,500. The old Walmart card was great, but the Quicksilver change made it way worse. She really should get rid of it. An HEB would be better for finances if you need want a card for groceries. Yeah. Hello, Ultra.
What trip did we take on this one?
None.
Thank.
I hope not. I don't. Like I said, I don't acknowledge
Hundreds
the
of dollars
statements.
of don't acknowledge what?
She has a master's in social work, so she makes less than Starbucks for baristas.
I just look at the minimum.
So how can you possibly ever fix your finances if you're not willing to look at the statements?
I mean, I look at the minimum payment.
But it's more than that, though. You need to know what you're spending on certain things. Again, and that is why I require you before you leave this building to get set up on the premium version of the Dollarwise budgeting app, because it'll tell you exactly where you're.
Also, Spoon's obligatory. Never get a credit card at all. Message here. Again, I think it's okay if you can like play the game, but it's also like funding them. But I don't know. It's case by case. Case by case.
Purchases are going in each category.
Well, I guess
she should not have one
with
though.
that one. I mean, it is
she has no self-control.
groceries, cat food.
Yeah,
cat
but we
trees,
know
stuff
if
like
it is Walmart that you are spending more than just groceries and pet items at Walmart.
Wait, did she just say a cat tree? She like snuck that in there. Those can be expensive.
We know for a fact
cat food is expensive.
What? I didn't say. What are you talking about? I said you're spending more than just that.
I mean, I couldn't tell you if I was.
Of course not, because you have no ability to look into any self-reflections of your own behavior.
You need help?
No,
yeah,
I just
kidding,
wish I
but
had
she
a
definitely
Walmart
shouldn't get one.
receipt
Yeah.
of yours.
I have like the Fetch app. Maybe there's.
Do you often use that? Fetch? Is that? That's not just for animal stuff?
Fetch app is where you just put your receipts in. And I do have like Walmart receipts.
I'm not familiar with the Fetch app.
Oh, so it's kind of just like one of those where you.
You have 7 cats?
I do.
Okay, that's disgusting. I'm sorry.
Well,
I feel like 7 might be crossing a line into like hoarding at 7. Oh boy. Yeah, she's a real cat lady. That's insane. But I guess her mom's there too. I hope her mom's okay with 7 cats.
I'm a cat lover. That's disgusting.
Okay, so
I'm a dog lover too, and if I had 7 dogs, it would be disgusting.
I mean,
I have close to 7 dogs. Yeah, that's a lot of dogs too.
I have like some garage cats as well too.
That's disgusting.
Wait, are the garage cats not counted in the 7?
Care of cats. I did have a dog as well too. I have Simba, Momo.
I do not need to know their names, nor do I care about their names.
But they're cute. And then like
they are cats. I bet they are.
Guess what you are, Ultra? He's a dog man. He's not a dog lady. He's a dog man.
Cards.
7 dogs and full of sled.
Spend some money on.
I think they're like chihuahuas and stuff though.
When my dog passing away, so I had to.
Yes, of course. Which I
and then my
support
cat,
if you do not have an emergency fund, which you should, but you don't because you spend money on.
Yeah,
oh, okay, whatever. Now you don't have an emergency fund, you put it on a credit.
I feel like we all reacted the same way as Adam Sandler and Mr. Deeds with the 7 cats.
Now sacrifice everything in the world in order to pay off that credit card. That is what you do. That is not what you did. So no, I do not empathize.
He had to get an amputated leg as well too. So that was using a credit card as well too.
I
mean, it was so hard to have an emergency fund. I mean, I had.
You're right. It is hard if you go to Minneapolis, Chicago.
Maybe don't have 7 cats if you can't pay for 7 cat medical bills. Oi.
Time job for a while because of my school. I mean, I wanted to finish school.
Though. People go to school and work.
Yeah, but I had to work 32 hours unpaid for an internship.
Yeah, that definitely makes it harder. That definitely makes it harder.
I don't think you had to.
That's how I became a provider.
She has 7 emergency rations, though, at least. Well, 3.5. I assume
your situation with your family, you likely would have had federal student loans that would have helped cover many things.
I do have student loans.
I know, but even that would have helped cover living expenses, and that would have been better than a 30% interest credit card.
Definitely not. I still had to pay
What?
out. And then at the beginning of the year, they said that FAFSA was on a pause, so I had to pay out the rest.
What?
So it's roughly like I was almost done. So I
Does
think
she
I
not
paid like
understand interest
$2,500
rates?
just to then get
Or
my
You're not
degree.
taking out any more student
Or
loans,
am I-
right?
No,
Confused
just
on what she
changed.
means.
unless I just don't want to pay my student loans and then go back to school. But
Because if you do and go back to school, student loan repayment has changed. They've gotten rid of all the new income-based things, or all the old ones. It's new now. Now there's a standard 10-year payoff, or there's a slightly adjusted one for income that takes 10 to 20 years to pay off, if I'm not mistaken.
but probably like almost double.
Yeah.
I heard that the big beautiful bill is dropping parent what? And graduate federal loans? Maybe.
Of which, because I've had a lot of people making like $70,000 that have low payment student
Parent
loans for
Plus.
income.
Okay,
I'm
thank
like,
you.
what the f? I'm making $70,000? Doesn't make sense. Then they spend all their money on bullshit. And then
I wish
that's
I
what
made
happens.
70,000.
Yeah, but you spent all your money on bullshit regardless.
Ugly.
And then you're probably like, well, I don't have enough money to pay for my student
I
loans.
feel like if you're not gonna make like 70,000, maybe don't get 2 degrees, because plus if your family's rich, I guess, and you're just paying for your hobby of going to college.
Someone help me. No, you're
mean-
choosing your own things. You're borrowing it from the taxpayer. Pay it. F you.
I'm definitely going to pay it.
And also, if you don't pay your student loans, even when you're not in school, they will come and garnish your wages now. Because now they don't care. Garnishments are about to start. It has
Oh,
been
boy.
announced with the bill they just signed the other day. It has changed to student loan repayments. Oh boy,
and is
we
that
are going to
effective
have.
immediately or?
It is for all future borrowers, but they will come garnish your wages if you do not pay on your student loans. But for future student
Okay.
loans that are taken out, and it's also capped $50,000 a year, if I'm not mistaken, for graduate degrees,
Okay. Well, I do have a graduate degree.
which might bring down the price of college because they want their student loans.
Hey,
Okay,
but
what is
still so.
Lending Club?
That's my consolidation loan that I got.
Don't get a master's for a job that pays under 100 to 150K a year or two. It's not complicated.
So
Yeah.
whenever
Perfect example, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is once more.
I got a consolidation loan because all of my minimum payments
Oh, boy.
were much more than just the minimum payment for the loan.
Yes, yes.
And I thought it would be easier to pay that
Of
one
course.
bill whenever
Yep.
I didn't have my full-time job.
Yep.
Oh,
And look what
boy.
happens. This is what happens if you do not change your behavior before you either go through bankruptcy, before you consolidate, before you do a credit card transfer. This is exactly
Yep.
what happens. You just build all your debt back up again. Example number 1,568 billion in the
I
history
mean,
of
I've
the
already
show.
done it once and it worked out great.
And look where
and
you
then-
are. So it
Oh,
obviously
gosh.
did not.
Well,
If
yeah,
where
'cause
you
I didn't
are
have a
today
job.
is where you are today, then it did not
Yeah.
work. It is
I
as
mean,
easy as that. I don't give a
it Actually did
I
not
don't give a
work. Did not
I
have
don't
a
give a
job. So I
if where
had
you
to
are
use that.
today is where you are today,
Eh.
it did not work. If where you are today is where you are today, it did not work.
At least I'm still paying them.
For now. I mean,
Okay.
you're already pushing yourself to your limit. We'll see when we make a budget at the end. Lending Club. Okay. So what is your minimum monthly payment on this?
$342 or $432. $342.
Which, okay, I'm going to say 342.
I have it on my calendar for my calculator.
$8,732.20. Sure. Go ahead and look
Okay.
up that minimum monthly payment.
It is $342.
And all this was
yeah.
a consolidation.
Oh, boy.
You paid
For the
off a
credit
previous
cards.
consolidation loan, then you fell back into credit card debt, then you had to consolidate again, and now you're falling back into credit card debt. This is a repeated cycle. It is not working.
Hey.
It does not work. What did you say it was?
342.
So you just keep doing this over
You
and over
can't
again.
put the
and
table yet
expecting
because we
different
could get
results,
another
huh?
one there.
I mean, it was really kind of just a means of survival. I know you don't like me saying that, but
But it
I
didn't
got
even work though.
I know, but I got that one
Eh.
when I didn't have a job. So it was going to be cheaper to then pay the $342 and have a lower minimum payment on my credit cards versus.
Did you have your house at the time?
Yes, I've had my house since 2020.
So I would have just, not that
Oh,
I
boy.
even advocate for this, but if you're going to go through all that and it clearly hasn't worked previously, let the credit card go into default.
I've never thought about that.
Well, I'm not advocating for it, but if instead of going through all these things that you have proven not to work, I mean, just look where we are. At least you wouldn't be able to spend on those credit cards in that case. It may have been more beneficial in the end.
I guess I was also just thinking about like a credit score as well too.
I know you were, but you already have your mortgage, and I know you want to upgrade your house, which is insane. I don't know what the you're possibly thinking.
That's definitely
You're
in
just
a long
treating
term
yourself.
thing.
You are living that American consumerism life, and then you think you're entitled to it, which is actually kind of crazy. It is crazy. We love to spend
I
in this
definitely don't
country.
think it's entitled. It's because
What? You
I
said you
haven't.
deserve to have fun and get gifts and go on vacation. That is what you
Well, I
literally
thought you were
said.
referencing that into me getting a better home. I don't think I'm entitled to get a better
14, I
home.
guess.
Oh, finally,
why
for
I'm
the
not
first
doing it.
time in your life, you don't feel entitled to something.
I mean, I
She is
will
exhausting.
gladly say I feel entitled to have a little bit of fun from how much I've
Entitled?
been working.
What a joke.
Okay.
What a joke.
Yeah.
You are in the most privileged
Hey.
position of all of human history in terms of
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I
in terms
definitely
of
know.
the resources we have, in terms of the knowledge we have, in terms of the pay that we have. Housing is more expensive when compared to pay than it was in, say, the 1950s.
Oh,
but even
for
still,
sure.
we have way more luxuries. You certainly have more freedoms and more life to live. That is for sure. We are in the best history of humanity objectively than ever. And you want to say
more
you're
or less.
entitled
There's-
to going and having fun?
I can see the bait.
Just a little bit. I'm not gonna say.
I'm
In
sorry.
terms
I
of,
mean,
What is
like,
your car?
definitely
What is your car?
Some cultural issues.
396.
No, what is your car?
I thought you were talking about payments since you were asking about payments earlier. So it's a 2019 Chevy Trax.
And your payment is $396.41. 2019 Chevy Trax. Okay,
And I had to add my
And what's her-
auto loan
great.
into
So
it.
rolled over negative equity, $11,136
Do we
and
have
72 cents.
her?
What do you think it's worth?
Not much. I think maybe.
What do you
like
think it's worth?
Is it over 5%
7,000?
car
It is
loan?
worth $7,000. So you are underwater decently dramatically.
Yeah.
All
In
puffy, you're
terms of
gonna look like a
percentages, at
Rocky
least.
boy.
Probably
also?
even less too because
What
I
is the
got
interest rate on
rear-ended.
this car?
4.5, I think.
Dang
Oh, that's
it!
not horrendous,
Not
but you got
quite
rear-ended?
5%.
Yes.
Just cosmetic damage?
Good for her, but bad for us.
I think so. It was like around $2,000 in damages, and I didn't have a job, so I just used that check to pay my mortgage.
That's so
Oh,
fucking stupid. And
boy.
why'd you roll over your last car?
It just started breaking on me, and I tried so hard to get it fixed. I went on YouTube, I changed the starter, changed the battery, spark plugs, fuses, and it ended up being the alternator.
Anything but going to the mechanic, okay?
It was cheaper to do it myself.
Yeah, but you at least need a diagnosis.
Yeah, well, it was definitely the alternator at the end of it.
Disagree. I had to get a bachelor's degrees in cybersecurity because they wouldn't touch me with even with 25 years of experience. Oi. Think with a job, 25K is a good limit for a master's degree. Yeah, as long as it's like it's reasonable that you can pay it off in a reasonable amount of
Rolled
time,
over negative equity is actually what happened.
or even like fund it with your current
this
job while
home-
you're going through
And by
your
the way,
master's.
I mean, yeah,
Generally,
the
if you're-
mortgage is
if you-
chunky. When how old's
don't
grandma?
just go straight through
Grandma is 86.
And what's her health
from
condition?
bachelor's to master's.
No, she definitely needs a provider. The what?
Okay, well, that wasn't really an answer. But either way, with her age and apparent health condition, listen, the reality
loves
is
saying
you
provider.
might lose this extra $1,000 a month here pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be really difficult because that covers
Yeah, the issue is
a
a
part of your
quick
mortgage
return on the
situation. I know.
degree. Yeah.
It's okay. I love my grandparents too. It's going to devastate me the day that, sadly that happens. But, and I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying that's very impressive because right now,
Just make
with
the numbers
your
go up.
income,
It's my
this
job,
is
yeah.
34%.
Yeah.
I'm relatively comfortable with that with your net pay. Okay. But without that, all of a sudden we start getting a little concerned here with the $1,327 a month
I mean,
mortgage
they're
payment.
really close
all
to
of a
my
sudden you lose a
grandparents. So like seeing like someone so devastated about it is kind of alien to me, slightly. Be shoujo accountant. Can it just make numbers go up?
$1,000. That becomes
Oh, this is for
46%
charity?
of your
This
pay.
is ours
And that
now.
becomes incredibly scary, especially when you're incapable of not spending money on fun and bullshit. So the house itself.
I just make
interesting
numbers
enough,
up. Wait.
So like it's
finding the interest
46%
rate
of
Oh,
like
make
how
numbers
much
instead of make
I-
numbers
will
go up.
be
I just
if
make
you
numbers
lose
up.
the
I
income for
can't.
taking
Oh,
care of
okay.
your
My brain
grandma.
autocorrected.
What
I mean, I don't think
is-
it's that much.
What is the interest rate on here?
On the house?
Yes.
Good question. I think it's 4.2. 4.1, 4.2. It's definitely
Okay.
It's
not
okay.
more than 4.5.
Okay, that's fine. Balance $159,673.82
Okay.
with a minimum monthly payment of $1,327.
67. No.
Huh?
It just went up to
Huh?
67.
1,367?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Property
boy.
taxes. And they're not great in Texas. And it doesn't even matter because it's meant to fund our own city, but then the state takes like 40% of the property taxes we even pay. It's kind of, it's insane.
And that pays for the salaries of others, I guess.
It pays for other districts
boy.
that can't fund their own properly.
I think that's my district as well too. So months.
Oh boy.
Another example of me supporting you when you can't even budget your own life.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oy.
The state of Texas is actually quite socialist when it comes to property taxes. You'd be surprised. Lots of redistribution.
Definitely. It'll probably negatively impact me later on, I guess. I don't know now. I don't know how much
So
it's
that's all
messing
your
me.
debt?
That's something that I just not
So that's
educated
all your
on.
debt?
I think so. Except with
Anyone
the
else
student
lagging?
loans, I think I have like
Oh
45,000
boy.
in the student
You're
loan.
paying?
Hopefully
No.
Why?
not too bad.
I'm in what is it, the grace period?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going to start up soon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How much did you say? 45,000?
Out of the hole.
Okay, for graduate
Don't know
degree
what
and
I can
everything,
do
that's
to improve it though.
not insanely crazy. I believe it's like $38,000 to $40,000 is the median borrower for an undergraduate
Yeah.
degree.
I did go like all over the finances things. I guess
Huh.
before the bill was passed, it did say I didn't need to pay.
Yeah, different now.
So I just said no.
Yeah, different now. That's for sure.
I did get an email saying that it could be like 300 minimum.
Okay, I'll
but
put
I'm trying to keep
300.
my
That's going to start soon. The grace period is going to end
tabs
in
to a minimum.
relatively few months.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Hopefully it's fine.
And
That's what I was saying. I was like, maybe I should just go back to school. Get more
yeah,
students.
let's go into more debt. Just not pay on debt. That's great. That sounds wonderful. What a smart choice. All to
Oh,
save $300
boy.
a month. Shut the fuck up. All to save $300 a month. By the way, while we're going to Popeyes, Whataburger, IKEA,
Okay.
Amity Entertainment,
Spending.
Ice House,
More fun.
I mean, like I said, I like to have
DoorDash
fun.
and Whataburger, going in, getting some beef.
Ice House. Was it like Waterloo or something?
Yes, making ready market beef pot. Beer hall. How?
That's a lot of beer hall. Is that with the friends again, I guess?
San Antonio, Spotify, Texas Thrift, TGTG. Going and getting some BS a lot because I know that $6 from Walmart was BS. Okay, I know for a fact it was BS, and there's a lot of that scattered
Okay.
about here. McDonald's, Uber
McDonald's.
Eats, Six Flags.
Uber Eats, I'm counting that as DoorDash. We just need about a month ago, and then we get
Golf.
another one.
So stupid.
I wanna go to
Saving
Six Flags.
$6.96. Great.
It's actually cheaper to do the monthly membership, you know, as long as it's
The
not
Six
raining.
Flags?
Yeah.
Don't go to Six Flags. It's cheaper to not
Yeah,
go to Six
boy.
Flags than to go to Six Flags.
Again, I'm privileged, I guess. Not entitled, but I feel
What?
Anyway.
Yeah,
Like, I
in the
wanna
history
go.
of humanity, yes, but you need to sacrifice. I'm done with you. I'm so sorry. You just piss me off. 3,880.
Fair
It's just like
enough.
nothing is coming. Nothing is just breaking through with you.
I mean, I tried.
Good one.
All
Okay, debt minimum monthly payments, not including the mortgage, is
Okay, let's see what it looks like.
$1,456.94. Fun fact:
Not
that plus your
great.
mortgage, you would not be able to survive if grandma was not here. That's a reality. I'm gonna be
Which I definitely knew that as well. too.
$1,367 for your rent and mortgage.
Mhm.
Tell me about utilities.
It's roughly
Okay.
less than 150.
For
And she
everything,
said she has to
including
need
the
to fix
internet.
her electricity or something?
Internet, my mother pays. It's like $20. And then I pay for my
PSA,
the
BRB.
CPS,
Don't get no
energy,
touch.
and water. So I guess around 200
Again.
total
Okay,
for both.
200. Gas of vroom, drive.
Maybe around like 150 at most.
Car insurance.
That's 108 with both my
Oh.
mother and I.
108.
Yes.
Car insurance. Phone bill.
I have Mint Mobile, so I just
That's
paid
good.
the
How much?
300 a year. So I guess
Yeah, that's
15 a
pretty
month.
Okay.
And we have a supporter that we advocate for called Helium Mobile. It pretty much does the same thing. I'm good with this as well.
Okay.
So, okay, necessary
Okay.
food. Do you cover you and your mom, or does your mom cover herself with the money that she gets?
She covers both of us, so she usually pays the groceries as well
You're
too
so
for 400.
KTP Fund 100.
Wait, if the mom paid groceries, then how much?
Necessary food. Do you cover you and your mom,
Was she
or does
just
your mom
paying
cover
only
herself
for
with the money
BS
that she
food?
gets?
She
Exclusively?
covers both of us, so she usually pays the groceries as well
You're
too
so
for 400.
KTP Fund $100. Anything else you need to survive? Gym. Is there a gym?
Yes, that
How
was
much?
the Hot Works.
How much?
That was 58.
Okay.
D8. Are you going?
Well, I got a kidney stone back last year.
Okay. Last year.
Yeah, and they told me to really kind of settle it
Okay,
down.
$58 for the gym. Pet insurance. Do you have any?
It's for the
No.
year. I think you can go back to the gym.
These
Huh?
cats, I don't even know, man.
I mean, I feel like it was very much a scammy thing because
Depends on the pet insurance. Get good in pet insurance. I have good pet insurance.
what is it? Because I need to know. I don't even know what good pet
Tell you after
insurance
the
is.
show, they're not paying me, so I'm not gonna fucking advocate
Alright.
for them.
Tell them to sponsor you later, I
Bro,
guess.
Caleb.
No, pet insurance can be good, but I'll cross it out for now. We try to budget in. And pet food, how much?
I really don't know. My mother helps with that, and
She
then
helps with it.
it's
Okay, I'm
maybe
gonna
like
put
$80.
$50 towards it.
Okay, that's good.
Sick.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they're just simply you can't survive with this like makeshift budget where I don't think some things are included. You're basically breaking even at $3,789. It's like okay,
That was unfortunate. Let me just finish this. It's not
so
too
right
interesting
now you're
anyway.
not surviving, and that's simple.
Well, if she actually did her needs, then she can't survive, but she still needs more income.
And
Okay.
the
And then
reality
when
is,
grandma
and
when grandma kicks the bucket, it gets a lot more complicated.
that's
Okay.
with no fun money, and I wish I could, but the reality is this job does not pay enough money. You need to go work a social work job that maybe you like a little less, that makes more money. That is the reality. You need to boost your income. That boost income does not boost lifestyle. You then throw that $1,000, hopefully extra that you make on a monthly basis, and you throw that towards your debt, and you pay off your
Yeah.
debt, not including mortgage, and call it 3 years probably, and you could do that. And that's pretty fine. You could also go through bankruptcy.
No.
Okay. Well, listen, the reality is you just need to go make more money. You need to get a different job in social work. And then you need to throw all that money that you are making extra. I don't
That's
care
the
about
goal
this.
in the future, but I mean, also
Okay, that's now.
being a social work,
Don't care.
you need to then pay to get a license as well too. So that's something I do
How
have to
much?
pay. It's $230 just to take the test.
Okay, 230
I
is
just
half
get a
of what
fast
you
test?
spent on fast food this last month, so I don't care. Even if that goes on a credit card, that is a proper investment. So do that.
That's if I pass.
I would hope you pass.
I mean, it's very difficult to pass.
Great, you went to the school,
Great.
and so and get educated, dude. I don't know. Go make more money and pay
Wait,
off your
but
debt. And
my
that,
freaking thing restarted.
listen,
I mean, not everybody can just like up and quit their job and
up and
gets-
quit. I'm not saying up and quit. Go get your
Why?
license and go
Well, yeah.
pursue your career field outside of this nonprofit and
that's
go
not
make
going to be
more money.
now. You said now.
You're right. It's not now.
I
You
don't know
work,
how actually-
go get a third job on Sundays
Great.
because
Yeah.
you can't survive, or go through
I mean,
bankruptcy.
I do also
Or go through bankruptcy.
Oh boy.
definitely not going to go through bankruptcy.
Then you have to make more money because right now you do not
Yeah.
break even.
I
You're
mean,
underwater.
I do like side hustles as well too. So I mean, it's not much, but I do like swag bucks.
You don't make enough
And
money.
then
It's as
there's
simple
like
as
an
that.
independent contracting
Any
that I
kind
do.
of time you are spending on that, you need to go work at a
How many?
brick and mortar
It's been
retail
like
if
an
you have
hour,
to.
I guess.
You need to just go make anything because you are basically breaking even. If you just make a few $100s, at least we're staying afloat. You're only going further in debt, and you certainly aren't going on trips. You're not going on Chicago. If you cannot afford to survive, you are not walking across the stage. I don't care.
hopefully
You're not
it's
doing.
close-ish.
You need to sacrifice for your life.
Yeah.
You need to
My
sacrifice for
contingency plan didn't exactly work out, did it? Hey.
your life. You need to sacrifice for your life.
And others, I guess.
Spending in a budget, you overspend 0 out of 10. Debt, at least there's no collections, but pretty high debt. Most of it's mortgage. Consolidation, rebuilt the credit cards. I'm going to say a 2 out of 10. Emergency
Okay.
fund, a few $100s in savings. I'll give you a 1 out of 10. Retirement, probably not much there. It just started, right? I'll give it a 1 out of 10 because at least you turned it on. Real estate, there is that. I don't know the value of the house. How much did you put down?
I didn't put a down payment.
I'm going to say 5
I
out of
could
10.
What?
just, Like a
Because it probably went up in value a little and then a little down in value.
Ugh.
And then it's probably
I
Again
think
with
it's a
the
little bit
impulse
higher
buy
now. I
house.
think it's up
from when you
40,000.
purchase, yes.
Yeah.
I'll give you a 5 out of 10, but going in without an emergency fund, going in, having to do the repairs, electricity things she needs to fix, can't even fix it because she's breaking even.
He got no
It's
no
like,
touch
Well, hopefully
by
that
I
can go
think
in
a
the budget plan.
non-binary individual.
Certainly
Interesting.
again when you make more money. 2 out of 10 is your Hammer financial score. Join Hammer Elite.
Oh,
Come
so
check
it's
out
actually
all our
right about her
shows like our
score.
new show,
Interesting.
Behind the Audit. Can be
We're
spent
just gonna let
anywhere
it
and in
go.
most countries. Join us for the post show. What do you know about her finances?
I
I
just
just
know
got one
that
bingo.
How much debt?
Oh.
if I had to put a number,
the boyfriend?
maybe 10,000.
Just her auto loan alone is 11,000. So you guys are going to Minneapolis. You guys are going to Chicago. You guys are going to Hawaii. She's spending $500 a month going out to eat.
Is he like feeling bad about her being like his sugar mama with the trips now? Should be a 2 out of 10 for real estate at most, but Caleb has a boner for real estate. Very true. He weights it too highly, I think, or at least generally we'll give it too much. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that blast of the past. Special thank you to everyone who showed up at any point in this 24-hour stream. I really appreciate your turnout. And a super special thank you to our Lab Rat Patreon member, Poet240. I really appreciate your patronage. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.